Okay. Okay, you can go. You're free.
All right, we're running.
Yes.
Cool. So, our recap for pretty much the entire campaign that's happened so far, because it's been a year since we last played after another year of hiatus.
We love our hiatuses.
Yeah. So, all of you guys met a little girl in the forest. Turns out she was a noble who was one of the families that runs a city called Solaris. One of the other nobles was running a gang and called the Golden Shark Teeth Gang, who had orchestrated her kidnapping in order to use her as a pawn of a hostile takeover of the city. You exposed all this, got him arrested, and essentially raided his gang's hideout and rescued the little girl, only to find out he was doing all this while working together with a demon. The demon, having seen his failure, made an attempt on his life, which led to the escape of this noble. We're going to just say his name from here on. It's Emsworth Camden. Remember that one. Ott works for a devil called Glacier. God damn, this is going to kill me. Milo Frostcobble works for a devil called Glacier, who gave him a soul stone, which allowed him to trap this demon inside, so that it could be permanently killed by her. Our paladin, Torin, saw some devil shit happening and decided, oh no, which led to a lot of in-party conflict, which didn't get resolved for a very long time. In the meantime, the noble who you guys had all sort of brought to justice escaped because of the demon's attempt to have him assassinated, and fled to the city of Rain, which incidentally is where Matt's character, Gregory, is from. He was for the attempted murder of the magistrate that ruled. You guys chased Emsworth to the city and set about trying to find him. You were given a letter of introduction by your friend in Solaris, Balazar Delmira, to the Delmira family, who are a renowned group of fighters and are the champions of the Colosseum of Ascension, which is essentially the closest thing to a connection between the lower city, which is entirely ruled by gangs, and the upper city, which is entirely ruled by the magistrate, who is equally corrupt. A lot of things have happened in Rain. Most importantly, I think, is the conflict within the party, which involved Gregory and Milo teaming up called A in order to steal the Soul Stone from Torin and Chi. Eventually, after a lot of bumbling, and the Soul Stone was given back to Milo's patron in exchange for a reward. And Torin and Chi, well, they did figure out that Milo and Gregory stole it, never found out about all the devil stuff, and instead are under the assumption that it was basically stolen off them by one of the gangs. In the meantime, you made contact with the Delmira family. Torin had a duel with one of the fighters of the Delmira family, a woman named Taito, and actually managed to win publicly in front of a crowd, which earned him some renown. Where our last session left off was right outside the Colosseum of Ascension, where you met a representative of the Delmira family, sort of like 45 to 50-year-old woman called Sheena Delmira. She agreed to lead you all up to the top of the Colosseum of Ascension, where you would meet the patriarch of the family, Balsameth Delmirev, who you would be able to deliver your letter of introduction to, and hopefully get his assistance with dealing with Emsworth Camden and entering into the Summer Invitational Tournament. And that's where we left off.
That was a
That's
it's
the
been
entire
dialogue.
campaign so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh
been a
my
while.
goodness.
And that
Jesus
was me
Christ, it has
skipping
been.
90% of it. So, crib notes. There was some demon shit. You rescued a little girl. Most importantly, you stopped a guy called Emsworth from plans, and now he's on the loose again. You're hunting him down. There's all this stuff with the Delmirevs and the current situation in Rain, where Gregory is Rain's most wanted, and Emsworth is somewhere on the loose. What I did forget to mention was actually in the previous session, you did find out that Emsworth has been contacting the gangs and telling them that he wants the whole party dead, especially Milo.
What?
The last
You
thing
killed
I
his wife
remember
with a
about
shovel.
this,
Because what?
You killed his wife with a shovel.
I do not remember this. Juicy.
Yep, that happened.
In front of him, or just?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she was evil, but you did kill his wife with a shovel.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry, Matt. What were you saying?
last thing I can remember is having to convince Alex not to just kill us on side.
Yes, that was
that was like one of the last things, and what I remember is that I basically don't want anything to do with you because you stole shit from me, but I will work with you if it means that we'll get a common goal.
Mm-hmm. So you stole the soul stone, actually dealt with it properly, but as far as Torin and Chia are aware, you got it stolen off you.
We
when
did.
You wanted to
I don't know what you're talking about, but we did. We definitely did.
We stole
Soul Stone is the MacGuffin. Okay.
it.
It's long since outlived its usefulness. It's gone from the story. You sent it to
Good.
hell. The demon is dead.
Wait, so I got some magical powers last time, didn't I?
Yeah, you got an extra spell slot. It's on your character sheet.
Oh, sick.
Normally, 5th level warlocks only have 2 spell slots per short rest. You have 3.
Oh, right.
In essence, she increased your magical power by, half.
Wait, is that it? All that for just getting an extra spell slot?
Well, that's 150% buff, dude. That's pretty big.
Okay.
All right, fine. Fuck you then. And take it away.
Fuck you,
I'm
bitch.
waiting for that number to go down. Oh no, no. I'll take it, but I'll bitch about it a load.
You're going to be talking behind her back and she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll know.
Yeah, she'll know. You're
She's a
being
demon,
warned.
of course she'll know.
Devil. That's a very important distinction.
Devil. Sorry, we're killing demons. I captured a demon, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fucking demons.
They should really do something about that demon problem. Real kicker. Someone should pull a finger out their ass.
Okay.
Demon, devil, they're all the same.
They're all the same.
So, where we left off, you were just outside the Colosseum of Ascension, leading into speaking with Sheena Delmirev. You found out she's not a fighter, she is their healer who heals them in between fights. She healed most of your injuries after you got yourselves killed, especially Milo and Gregor. And I will explain to you the Colosseum Ascension. You were told essentially that it is probably the largest temple to Cord in the world. And Matt, you might recognize Cord because he's your god in campaign 2.
Yes, it is, isn't he? Yeah.
All temples to Cord are usually related to like martial prowess. So, for example, this is an enormous Colosseum. The last one you saw in campaign 2 was a training ground for the Hunters Commission. So outside of the front of the Colosseum, which is this enormous tower which stretches all the way up to the ceiling of the lower city, is it's actually a statue depicting Cord, which is he's sort of this very Nordic Viking warrior with a great sword, and it's stabbed through the head of a dragon, which has got 1 foot rested on the top of it. Which I don't think, like, probably Torin is the only one who has any major religious background. So, Torin, you might know of Cord is very well known for hating dragons. Mostly chromatic dragons, but he's not a massive fan even of metallic ones.
He's a little bitch, don't he?
It's like an hoe.
These hoes mad.
Yeah. However, Sheena leads you into the tower. And the tower consists of many arenas in the center of the tower. And they're all on separate floors, like stacked one on top of the other, with audience chambers surrounding them. As you even entering the tower, you can hear crowds roaring at fights that must be being waged even now. A large weathered stone staircase ascends up around the outside of this tower, leading to higher floors and eventually the quarters of high-ranking fighters. These are what Sheena leads you on. As you climb the stone steps of the tower, they just keep seeming to rise forever and ever, as you just seem to keep climbing this tower further and further up. Sheena seems very used to having to climb all these stairs because she just doesn't seem to be bothered at all climbing them.
Can we make an observation check to make sure that's true?
Okay, sure, make an insight check.
Hell yes. Finally, getting to RP.
First roll of the day, baby.
First roll of the day. Let's go. Let's go. 10. The purest form of mediocre.
She doesn't seem to be tired at all climbing these stairs.
Thank
Probably
God.
because she has to do it every day. And throughout windows around the edge of the tower, you're able to look out over Lower City, which is just a dump. But you already knew that, of course, Gregory, because you lived here for most of your young life.
Shithole.
And eventually, blissfully, you reach your destination on the 35th floor. I'd say Gregory and Milo are probably exhausted by this point.
Like, I'm surprised I can even climb a single step.
Yeah, same here.
Torin possibly had to carry you.
Oh, in that case, I'm not.
There is very little chance of that happening. I would kick you up the stairs before I carried you up the stairs.
Yeah. And the 35th floor is right up at the ceiling of the Lower City. It's pretty much as high as the tower goes. You can see out over the entire Lower City, which is entirely covered in shadow by the Upper City above it, obviously. And you can see, actually, for the first time in this campaign, the ceiling up close, and you can see that the entire ceiling of the city is crisscrossed with various interlocking catwalks across which Magitech guards crawl, which you have actually seen one before. They're sort of these horrifying clockwork warriors with like multiple arms, some of which have swords on, some of which have crossbows on.
They're kind of like the things from Dishonored 2.
They are very much inspired by the things from Dishonored 2.
Okay, cool.
Which you have now seen. Last time you hadn't seen. But keep that image in mind for Magitech soldiers. And they're sort of like, they crawl along these catwalks with sort of like spider-like movement. Sort of like, you know, okay, Matt, you watched episode 3 of Star Wars yesterday. You know when General Grievous is like crawling on all 6?
Dude, I was fucking wiped out by that point.
But it's not a spoiler, is this? I don't want more movie spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A movie
He
spoiler
kills
from how
Obi-Wan.
many years ago?
Just rips his head off.
Not after,
Yeah, I know what you
not
mean,
after
though.
Endgame spoilers. Come on, guys.
All right.
Oh,
So,
God.
eventually, blissfully, when you reach the 35th floor, you are greeted by you turn off the staircases, which do actually continue going up into the upper city, but you turn off and come to a large, heavy set of doors, which, after Sheena finally pauses to get her breath back, she swings these heavy doors open and unveils what is essentially a private gymnasium. There's a large sound pit where you can see Dorma sparring with a trainer who you don't recognize. And to remind you, Dorma is he's basically like a boxer with short man syndrome. The impression he gives off.
Cough, cough, Milo.
Hey.
Well, yeah, but he's a human, but he's like 5 feet tall.
Oh, God.
So,
Manlet.
yeah, he's a manlet, but he's also an immensely strong and skilled manlet. So,
God damn.
What was his name again?
Dorma
Dorma.
Delmirev. I've got him down as a
Dorma.
fighter.
So,
He's a monk.
so he's Dormammu, yeah?
You fucking idiot.
No, these are notes from like a year ago. Okay.
Okay. He looks up to greet you guys, but gets punched in the face. In the meantime, you can see that Taito is busy across the room, channeling lightning from her sword into training dummies, just like she did in her fight. But Sheena doesn't stop at either of these, leading you across the room and up onto a small platform, which is only raised a few feet, but is enough to overlook the rest of the training area, where there is a booth with an old red dragonborn and a portly dwarf busy bickering.
I think we should bring the hard-fisted law onto this bickering.
Okay. The Dragonborn is red-skinned like Balthazar was, but is much taller and muscular. If he was stood up, he'd probably be about 7 feet tall, with 3 scratched scars across his left eye. The dwarf looks elderly, and a growing belly suggests that his days of fighting are long behind him, but he does seem to move, even with a bottle in his hand, with surprising dexterity. Sheena addresses both of these people and says, Balsamev, Raynor, these are the people who the younger members of your family have been speaking about. They come today with a letter of introduction from Balazar. And the dwarf looks over and says, oh, from the boy. Then please, let's read it. See. And addresses all of you. I'm assuming you hand over the letter of introduction.
Yeah, I pass over. I hand him the letter of introduction.
Great. So here's one that was made a few sessions ago, which I'll show to you again. Ta-da! That should have showed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yay.
So the Red Dragon is the one who reads this letter, but he sort of like sits back down at the table and holds it out so that the dwarf can read it as well at the same time over his shoulder. And essentially, I mean, you could see what it says. I don't know whether one of you wants to read it out.
I'll read it out.
Okay.
The letter reads, do you want me to read the entire thing or just from there? I'll do from there. The letter reads, Father, these are my companions, Torin, Chi, Milo, and Gregory. They have come to Rain in order to complete a secret mission on behalf of the family.
Brazara.
Brazara, thank you. Family, hunting down a vile criminal. We have fought and risked our lives several times now, and I can vouch for these noble spirits. Vouch for their noble spirits and skills in combat. Please offer them any assistance you can muster. P.S. They have expressed an interest in taking part in the Invitational Summer Tournament. I would be grateful if you could assist them with this as well. Your son and champion, Balazar. Is a bit after?
The bit after is also there, but that's the bit. Akra Brazara, you would remember, is the head of the Brazara house, which were like one of the 4 noble families that ran Solaris. She was essentially Balazar's boss. But looking at this, Balsameth, the Dragonborn, sort of looks over each of you and casts a glance, and he seems impressed by Torin, at least. The rest of you aren't really fighters, and I don't think any of you really appear to be fighters, although you are quite bruised today. And like Sheena gave you some healing, so whatever hit points you're on, or whatever hit points you're on. But Raynor is the dwarf. When he finishes reading it over Balazar's shoulder, saying, "So these are the ones that all the kids have been raving about." And he looks over at you, Tor, and is like, "Well, I hear you at least beat Taito on 1. That's an impressive start. Maybe if you get a tournament under your belt, you could even have a place in the Delmira family." And Balsameth holds up one hand to not so much silence the dwarf, because I don't think he particularly holds a position above Raynor, but to signify that he is about to speak, and out of respect, Raynor stops. And Balsameth says, "So you're here on some sort of secret mission. You're hunting down a criminal. I don't suppose you could tell me who it is you're hunting, or anything you know about him."
So yeah, I turn and explain that we are hunting down the whatever the noble guy was at
Emsworth Camden.
Emsworth Camden, who had escaped imprisonment after from whatever the other town was.
Solaris.
And we believe he has come to Rain. We are tracking him down. And while also here, we thought about I showed an interest in the.
So
cool story, bro.
He looks over the group, and he would probably know about Gregory's history and some fleeing from the city. Probably hadn't heard of Gregory before that, because I think it weren't a huge deal before you were framed.
No, it wasn't really.
Right. But he looks at you as, "Well, my son vouches for you, so I shall give you a chance. I've been asked to provide you what assistance I can, and unfortunately, I don't have any sort of immense spy network that I could use to help you find your quarry, but perhaps the magistrate does. And if you wanted to speak to him, the easiest way would be to win the upcoming tournament. Of course, you'll be competing against my own family." And he looks out at Taito and Dorma, who are currently still training. However, there is something that I can offer you in the meantime. I can at least promise Gregory here that within the Tarnished Coin District, you will not be harassed. I'm sure it must have been difficult getting around the city with your face on every wanted poster.
Well, it's been a bit tricky, you could say, but thank you for your concern.
Of course. The tournament is invitational. Typically, only representatives of each of the 4 gangs and the winner of the qualifying tournament are able to enter, because they're the only ones who are able to get an invitation. Every year, it's been the Delmira family who won the qualifying tournament, so we have an invitation, but I can pull some strings and get you in. Should you be able to win the tournament, you would be granted an opportunity to meet with the magistrate and make a request of him. Gregory, I'm not sure how you feel about this, given your situation.
Well, it's better to be doing something than nothing at all, do you not believe?
Of course. I'm glad you think about it so positively.
You've got to.
The tournament will be in 1 week, and we can offer to you any training facilities that we have at our own disposal. And again, he motions out to the training room. I've already said to you that I will personally make sure that Gregory will be safe within the Tarnished Coin District. I can't promise about the territories of the gangs outside of this district. Unfortunately, I have no control over them whatsoever. That is, of course, if you would like to accept this proposal. If you had any sort of other plans, now would probably be the time to mention.
Do you by any chance have a play going round the local theatre by an Adamantius? It's called Jack and Jill. It's a fantastic play. Do they have it on at the moment?
That's the one where Sir Sandlerus, he actually plays both of the titular characters.
Yes, quite.
I mean, I could get you tickets.
Yes, that would be my
I don't
trade.
really
Thank
see
you.
how that would help you track down this criminal.
I instantly turn and punch Gregory in the face.
I reckon
Gregory dies.
we might be able to lure him in
character.
to.
Yeah, if we get a live performance of Jack and Jill by Adamantius Sandilorinius, then it'd be great.
Sorry, who?
Adamantius Sandilorinius. It's you know.
Adam Sandler.
His fantasy name.
Yeah, it's his fantasy name.
Everyone in fantasy turns Roman, obviously.
Yeah,
because that's a thing.
yeah, exactly.
It's why everyone in fantasy movies speaks with a British accent, because obviously the Romans did.
Or evil. Or they're evil.
Oh. So, anyway, because that's completely took us off track. What were we talking about? What were we talking about again? What was it?
Balsameth offered you an invitation to the tournament in 1 week, and promised that Gregory would be unharmed while he remained in the Tarnished Coin District.
I say, can we express that as unharmed by people other than the party?
He will not be hunted down just for being Gregory.
Okay, well, I mean, you might get hunted down by me.
He will not be arrested with regards to his actions attempting to assassinate the magistrate of Rain.
Okay, so I agree. I think that's a good deal.
Okay. Well, my plans and the notes I had written a year ago were to say that from this moment, then you essentially have a week of downtime to accomplish any sort of tasks any sort of training you guys wanted to do, get any unfinished business out of the way before we enter our tournament arc. The thing is, it's been a year since we played, so I don't know how much you guys are going to remember to do. But I will still open it up for you.
I was going to say, is there anything I can get at, like, as a better weapon, just in case? Something. I don't think I've got anything that could be classed as stronger, unless it's, like, enchanted, and that's the only thing.
Here's the thing. I don't think in the lower city of Rain you would be able to get a magic weapon.
So I don't have to
in the upper city, definitely, and potentially the Delmirevs, who do have access to the upper city. Well, you couldn't go there. They could try and procure get your sword enchanted up there. I'd say it would cost you 1,000 gold to get it enchanted, at least if you want it to be done within the week.
Okay, I would need. Okay, so I don't have that kind of money.
Okay. Do you have anything you could offer as collateral there? Like other magic items, or?
Well, I mean, no, not really. Not that I'd want to get rid of.
Okay.
His soul.
No.
Yeah, sell your soul. Milo can really recommend.
Do it.
It's never gone badly for him.
It's gone great. Honestly, I've got a whole additional spell slot.
Yep. I mean, technically, you have 3 additional. That's where your magic comes in the first place.
No, I don't have anything that I could.
Okay.
Do you have anything in
the rest
your
of the party? Do they have anything that they could put up on your behalf?
I got a dog's tail.
That will not help.
Can I threaten Milo for his money? How much money have you got, Rob?
I don't want to say.
You spent most of it on catnip, if I recall.
On that binge.
1107.
Nowhere near enough. What about you, Greg?
Wait, 1100 is 1100. He does have enough.
Wait, how the hell did you have a grand on you? What have you sold?
I'm told anything. I'm just thieving.
The thing is, you bought plate mail armor, which costs a hell of a lot.
Oh,
yeah. Done some rum. I can give you some rum.
But it means I'm super tonky. I said it, but it means I'm super
20. It's awesome.
I was going to say, yeah, it means I am super tonky. Tonky.
Is that the stonk meme coming back?
No, it's just tank.
Oh.
It's tank, but you say it as tonky. It's too tonky.
Okay.
Because if you fucking hear anyone from Europe say tank, they say tonk for some reason. Because they can't pronounce A's.
Obviously.
I've got 3 pictures of human children.
What?
Apparently.
What?
I got a blonde child.
What? Please take those out of your inventory.
I don't know where they came from. Honestly, it's been over a year, but they're there.
That's a
this goes
yikes.
That is the yikes.
A yikes.
Could be a bruh.
It's very similar to the CEO pictures.
I really hope it isn't similar to the CEO.
Not quite. It's just like it's along the. These are kosher. The other ones are not.
I mean,
I'm gonna post.
I have no idea what they.
Can I? I'm gonna slip them into the back pocket of someone. Can I do that?
What? Are they like paintings? What
I have no idea.
Where
I think
did you
they're
get them.
Oh, they just say pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm questioning.
I have no idea. But they're near the top of the list, so I've clearly had them a long time.
3 pictures of human
Jesus Christ.
children, blonde child. What?
I don't know.
You don't have that. I refuse.
Right, go back. I'm going to
It
go
no
back in the
longer
episodes.
exists.
What? Okay, fine. Get rid of it. I'm going to go back in the episodes and try and find where it came from.
Okay, if you ever find it, tell us.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you've got a ruby necklace that are probably worth about 100 gold.
I'm not selling my shit
The
for you.
small vial of Jerry slime, that's not going to be worth anything.
Oh, Jerry. I miss Jerry. It was
I
my
miss Jerry
favourite
slime.
Genatilis cube.
Mm-hmm. That's actually exactly what it was. I'm impressed.
See, I remember
Anyway.
these things. Important things I remember. Not the storyline.
Yeah. Just this one monster you fought in like completely optional
Episode 3.
encounter.
We don't even do campaign 1 in episodes, do we?
We started and then I lost count.
Yeah.
I think this is like episode 15 or something.
Ooh, I've got an iron bucket filled with human ash. That's nice.
That was from last session. You killed
Yeah.
a man's son and scooped him up in a bucket.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm going to keep it.
So, does anyone actually need to buy things or anything? Cause I'm trying to
Does
carry
anyone
on.
else have any plans
I got
for this?
Right, I need some healing potions. I have none.
That would be a good time.
Yep.
If that's a good point. I've only got like 6 normal healing potions, but I would like some better ones.
Only 6.
The guy who
I
can
can heal
actually
me
heal
entirely.
is hogging all the
Dish him around. Come on, man. Dish him around.
Yeah, come on.
I look at both of you and say, "Fight me for them."
Right, come on.
At the same
let's
time.
fight him. Let's fight him.
I'm going to throw a bucket of human ash in his face.
Do it.
Okay.
While we're rolling.
This
I don't know. I don't think there's any rules for throwing a bucket of human ash at some like roll plus dexterity, I guess.
What unskilled dex roll? What?
I'm gonna start throwing bottles of snake oil at his face. Pretty sure it's acidic.
No, it's just glitter water.
You miss.
Shit.
Oh.
God damn it.
Well,
Okay.
on the plus side, I now have a bucket.
Yeah, you now have an empty bucket.
Empty bucket.
On the negative side, you now have a greatsword stuck in between you.
Yeah. Torin kills you instantly.
Because 1 second, I'm pretty certain I hit.
You have a second attack if you want it.
Oh yes.
What? No. 18 is. Oh, that's good. That's definitely gonna hit. I'm pretty
18
sure.
to hit. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, I got 13. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh, actually, oh no, 18 is your current hit point. So you're down to 2 hit points.
Oh, shit on me. Okay.
I'm going to say this doesn't actually happen.
no, this
guys.
doesn't happen. But then
Oh, okay.
No.
26 and 30. There we go. He kills you in one round.
If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm taking
If this doesn't
over.
happen,
I'm taking over Cheese character.
if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna pick up a fucking, I'm gonna pick up a fucking pot and the pot of ashes and chuck it at his face.
Yeah.
Do you want the ashes?
Oh, okay.
I can give it to
I
you.
want the ashes. I want the ashes.
Okay.
Pass them over. I'll
Okay.
put them in my inventory.
You're only having the ashes. You're not having the
Let's-
bucket though.
Okay, guys, come on.
So, this is a less magic heavy setting than the second campaign. So, in this campaign, the even normal healing potions are 50 GP each. If you wanted to buy any of those, but again, the Delmirevs can send someone up to the upper city to buy them for you, and they will do this without charging you any delivery fees.
Oh, I love it when Uber does that. Sorry, carry on. 50. Can I wrangle them cheaper?
You will not be present to make any persuasion to do any haggling.
Damn it. Oh, I don't have a message. Matt, you have a message, do you?
Yes, I do actually.
Oh, sick. Can you message him? Say, wrangle. Just the word wrangle.
Okay. I messaged him Wrangle.
Who?
The guy
This
sent off.
shopkeeper who you don't know where they are.
What? I thought we
They're
were sending
just
someone.
somewhere in the they're just somewhere in the upper city.
I thought we were sending
buying
someone to
healing
wrangle
potions.
and buy potions.
Yeah, okay. You're sending someone.
Yeah.
They say it's 50 gold pieces a piece.
Oh,
per
did they
potion.
go ask how much they cost and come back?
No, they already know.
Okay.
Because they work in like a coliseum where they need healing potions all the time.
Can we ask him before he goes to wrangle?
Rob,
He says it's 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
Take it or leave it.
I'll take 2.
Okay, mark off 100 gold.
I'll take 2 as well.
Each of you mark off 100 gold.
No.
And add 2 healing potions.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure there is already a thing in the potion section. Yeah.
Right, there you go.
What happened to my scroll of healing word?
You used it in the last time.
Can I upgrade my rapier?
Yes, it's not a great sword, so it will be ever so slightly cheaper. It will be 750 gold.
Yeah, easy. Have my money.
Can I trade a human right hand or head
No!
for anything?
No one will
Foot?
take those from you.
I've got a human foot. I've almost got an entire
aware
body.
Of your horrific. You're chaotic evil now. I'm alignment shifting you again.
Oh my goodness.
I shifted you down to chaotic neutral. You're chaotic evil now.
What does
Where's
my
this done?
Collect
Background.
human body parts.
and have pictures of children, and he has pictures of children in his pocket. Let's be honest.
With blood, the photos have blood on, of course.
For the second session in a row, I am alignment shifting you.
Can I just kill him here and now, please? I have the ability to.
What do I upgrade my thingy to now?
What's this?
My rapier. I just spent 750 fucking gold before this imbecile started.
It's
You
a
gain plus
+1
1 magic.
weapon. So where it says magic bonus, change that from 0 to 1.
Yeah,
It means that on rolls to hit, you will roll 1 higher, and on damage rolls, you will get 1 higher.
Awesome.
Which is a nice bit of chip damage. It also means that against like monsters that are resistant to non-magical weapons, you do full damage.
Can I do anything? Can I do anything special with my light crossbow?
You could buy some enchanted ammunition. It would be 100 gold per bolt.
Oh my goodness, worth it. 10 of them. No.
This is just a flex on Alex.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That'll be all my money gone.
Do I need to point out that I can kill you and then loot your body?
Well, yeah, but what are you gonna do with a rapier strength character?
Sell it. It's
That's
a plus
fair.
1 rapier.
Yeah, it's worth 750 gold.
Exactly.
Well, my spear, Cambion spear.
Yes, that is a magic weapon.
Oh, sick. It's got no magic. It's got no magic bonus on it.
Probably didn't set it up correctly.
Yeah, I've got him Logan.
Let me see. I think it's under magic items. Cambion spear. It's a +1 magic weapon for starters, and it deals an extra D4 of fire damage.
What?
In this city, something like that is probably worth a minimum of 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Or you could give that to someone who could use a magic weapon. Short of one.
No, I'm gonna keep holding.
Or you could just use it yourself. But
Yeah,
you never have used it so far.
I honestly didn't even know it was in my inventory. I like my light crossbow. A hand axe. Can I? Is it even worth enchanting that?
No.
Not if you have the spear.
Yeah, I want to enchant everything, but apparently no.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very expensive to enchant stuff.
Wow, I got more money than some, Alex. So no, I think that'll do me for now. I keep hold of this 1,000 rupees that I've got.
Just quickly in that in your character sheet on your weapons tab, change your Cambion spear to you already have.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's all good.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys are doing for the week? Like, what are you guys actually doing? Because you've just sent someone off to shop, essentially.
Well, we're gonna go watch Jackus and Gillis.
Okay, you're watching Jackus and Gillis.
I am not
you have
going.
a delightful evening, or Gregory has a delightful evening.
You know what? Can I join him?
Hilarious and yeah.
We've been top and tail. I think
She'll
it's
go
time
as well.
to take it up a notch and go on a date.
Yeah.
A 3-person
Go on a
date.
date. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
She can third wheel, but it's
She'll
fine.
third wheel. She feels really awkward as well. You guys keep kissing, like
She's
just
sitting
like,
between us.
really serious.
She's sitting between us and we're kissing
over her lap.
over her lap.
I feel really awkward because every time he walks, he keeps on dropping pictures of children everywhere. That was probably it.
After this evening, I make sure to go and console Chi from her fucking trauma.
She is just like, she's shell shocked. She just has 1,000-yard stare.
Kissy,
She
Wait, is this done in the
in a dress more times than she ever wants to speak about?
Is this a Globe Theatre?
Yes, this is the Globe Theatre.
This is the Tarnished Globe Theatre.
The Tarnished Globe Theatre. At the end of the play, you know how people like to hand out leaflets at the end saying, "Oh, we've got these other plays going on." I'm also going to stand by the exit and hand out the pictures, but flip side with the backside up, saying +1 free entry to Snow White and the eight Dwarvens.
What? This is what you're doing with the pictures of children? Because you get arrested.
On the backside, that's written, and I'm giving out them as
you're
tickets.
Arrested. You spend the whole week in jail. Awesome. We know what Milo's doing.
Anyway,
at least I got from my inventory.
At the end of the week, the Delmiros will pay your bail just in time to get you into the tournament.
I'm guessing we're gonna have a Rocky style training montage. Dun, 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 dun,
You can have a Rocky style training montage during which I think Gregory is like not a fighter at all. So
No.
I imagine it's more like a Shrek style montage where it's a satire of Rocky, and like every time something Rocky-like is going to happen, you just get punched in the face.
one sec. Can I be the sparring partner?
Yeah, you train Gregory for a week.
Yes. We get up
Just
at
involves
3 in the
beating
morning.
the hell out of him for a week.
Do I get any
Yeah,
stat
basically.
boosts? Do I get any stat boosts?
No,
Your
you get a negative to your
constitution
max
increases
health.
by 1.
And your health gets isn't
Yes,
you
my
lose max health.
constitution.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did that training montage.
Ordinarily, it's impossible to increase your stats that quickly, but for some reason, getting beaten half to death by Torin every single day has it increased to a even number? By the way,
no.
okay. In that
Can
case,
I-
there's no effect.
Can I
If
get
it
a
increases
course
to
stat
an
boost
even
for
number,
that?
increase your hit points.
Can I get?
Quick question. Oh, sorry, guys, go on.
I was going to say, can I get a increase to my core stats somewhere, please? For that? Can
No, I
increase?
feel like you would get weaker because so little of a challenge.
Just every week, me just beating down on Gregory.
If
every
you
day.
don't already have proficiency in wisdom saving throws, the mental calm that it gives you gives you proficiency in wisdom saves.
Sadly, I already do get a proficiency in it because I'm a paladin.
There we go. But you do feel just like a more complete person now.
After the week, I'm just stood there in pure serenity state.
Torin is in his post-nut bliss.
Right, Logan. I don't suppose you remember. We used to have pets. I used to have two
died.
foxes. Did they die?
They died.
They starved.
Oh,
because you
yeah.
forgot about
Oh,
them.
I was going to ask because no one else
Yeah.
remembered we had pets. I remember.
I had a hedgehog which is probably rotting in my pocket.
Yep. So we addressed this, like I think not long after you got to Rain, and you were like, "Oh yeah, we had pets. We forgot about them months ago." Yeah, they died
Oh,
because you forgot about them for months
where were they?
in your inventory.
In our,
They were
in our,
just following you
they're following
around,
and we didn't even
looking,
notice
like,
them.
Starved. That's how self-absorbed you are. You
Dragging their back legs around because they have so little energy they can't carry their back legs. Oh,
That's it.
oh,
You monster.
oh I feel sad because I was going to feed them with these two quote-unquote edible apples.
Well,
Edibles.
I
Are you giving
don't
them edibles?
remember.
You asshole.
what does that? Where did you get those? What does that mean?
I don't know. Everything's a year plus old.
Good point, actually.
It's been so long, I don't remember any of the idiotic stuff you have in your inventory. Even at the best of times, I don't remember what you have in campaign 2. Never mind this monstrosity, in which you used to hack people's dead bodies off and store
Yeah.
in.
Scoop ashes and throw them in people's faces.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Matt, have you got those ashes now? Have you put them in your
Yeah, I've
inventory?
got those
Great,
ashes.
good.
They're mine.
No bucket.
Okay.
No bucket. Right.
No bucket.
Good,
Just,
good.
just scooping them in my hand. I've just dumped them into my backpack.
It's like pocket sand.
There's so much ash
That's a
everywhere.
show I've never seen. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. No,
Oh.
Okay, so
So is it going to be 3 sessions, do you reckon?
I think there's going to be
Potentially.
7 at this rate.
Oh yeah.
So,
We know that for the week, Milo is in jail after handing out pictures of children. No comment. At the end of the week, the Delmiras will pay your bail so that you can attend the tour, and then you go back to jail where you belong.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm rid of them. That's all.
okay,
Torin and Gregory, you spend the week, quote unquote, training together. And I'm sure during the breaks, while Gregory is unconscious, Torin actually trains.
I believe that would be the case. I beat him unconscious, and then I just turn to Dormer, and I'm just like, "Shall we train properly now?"
That's it. And
A mangled mess on the floor.
in that, if you train with Dormer, you get a pretty good feel for like how it works. And out of character, he's a strength-based monk, so he's very similar to how Yolya works. He's way of the open hand monk, but he's strength-based. So a lot of the flavors of attacks are basically like boxing.
All right.
But I think he's the same level as Taito as well. What level are you guys in campaign 2?
Fuck you.
All right. Cool.
7.
Do
Not
you mean
Taito,
campaign
Yolya,
1
sorry.
or campaign? I can't remember. Like
I
Campaign
can't
one,
remember
yeah,
now.
yeah.
6 or 7, I think.
I think it's 7.
Okay, yeah, he's level 7. So like you're able to get a pretty good idea of how strong he is, and like in terms of muscles, you're stronger than him, but he just seems to have more combat experience than you. He has more experience points. What does happen to you though, Torin, is I'd say probably on like the 5th day out of 7, you are walking through the Tarnished Coin District towards the Coliseum of Ascension to begin your training, which, like, the first stage of your training is climbing those goddamn stairs up 35 floors.
So,
I feel like that alone should give you a stat boost. Sure, you get 1 constitution as well.
Yay! It doesn't actually increase my thing.
Great. But what does happen to you is you are called out to by a fan, and this young silver dragon is wearing, in fact, identical armor to your own, and he recognizes you after your fight with Taito in the Shattered Pelvis, and says, "Oh, it's such an honor to meet you. I mean, I just saw you in the street and I had to call out to you. I don't suppose if I could get your autograph."
I am taken aback because obviously I'm a paladin. I'm just like used to just walking through and people kind of keeping away from me.
It's such an exciting moment to meet Torin Curly Whirly.
God damn it! I'm just like, not my name.
Oh, yeah, how do you say your name?
Pass. Let's carry on this conversation. Let's carry on. God damn it. Obviously, I greet the fan, but I'm in a town I don't really know. So I'm going to want to make a perception check, please.
Perception. Is there anything in particular to perceive? Or...
Trying to just see what I'm if there's any if I'm looking if there's like other people watching this, like in terms of like preparing to do something like attack me or something like that.
Okay. Sure, you can make a perception check.
God, I hope I roll high. I'm used to. Nah, that's not bad at all.
Nope. I mean, like, you're a fairly diligent guy and like looking out around. There doesn't seem to be anything sort of off about this.
Okay then.
Or even
in that sense, I stop and walk up to the guy. I say hello to him and ask him how he managed, what made him decide to become a fan, basically.
Well, my mother, she saw the fight, and there's not too many silver dragons in the city. She's not able to get out much. I mean, she'd love to see you. I mean, our house is just around the corner. I don't know. Could you possibly spare 10 minutes? Just shake her hand and say hi. She's been a huge fan of yours ever since.
I go, sure, that's fine. Again, I'm keeping my guard up as we travel.
Well, he leads you not to a house, but instead to a hotel. It is the incredibly fancy hotel where both you and she stayed during the little spat with Gregory and Milo. And
Wait, is this dogging?
This is not solicitation.
Okay, I thought. Make sure.
And he leads you upstairs and opens the door to one of the rooms. It's like, if you just wait here, I'll go fetch her.
I'd leave while you got the chance. Just walk out.
Yeah, just walk away. It sounds like you're getting set up, dude.
Hey, my character doesn't know that yet. Can I make another perception check into how he's speaking, see if it seems a bit...
If you're looking specifically at him, I'd say it's an insight check.
Okay, then. So I'll do an insight check, please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I have no idea.
Well,
he's done.
Okay. This kid, it's honestly really flattering that, someone wants to see you, and it doesn't seem weird to you at all that he said he was taking you to his house and then he took you to somewhere completely different. And now he's asking you to wait in this room. None of that seems weird to you.
Carry on then. I will
Dogging.
Wait.
Stop saying dogging.
And I mean, I'm assuming you're wearing your...
I am in full armor.
Fully
I'm going to train.
Of course.
I'm going to train, so I would making sure
he has put his mankini on today.
Yes.
He's prepared for the occasion.
Nope, that's fine. So, the second you walk through the door and you close behind you, I'm going to make some attack rolls. So 15 plus 6 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, good. As this... I'm just going to say it. This doppelganger stabs you in the back as you walk, and you see your image of him shift from a silver dragon to your exact face. And, I'm going to roll some dice to see how much damage he does to. So,
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill
With
him.
surprise attack, he does an extra 6. Narrowly does 1d6. That's 4d6 plus 4 damage.
Don't want any fucking petty morality anymore.
Plus 4 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. Plus 3 is 16 plus 20 points of slashing damage as his sword plunges into your back. Oh, he makes 2 melee attacks, but he won't get the next. And he also doesn't have advantage anymore. But 17 plus 6 will hit you. So, that one is only 6 points on the second hit. As he looks at you and now in a completely different voice, which doesn't sound... I mean, he probably didn't sound human in the first place because he's imitating the dragon. Now, doesn't sound like it comes from a living thing. It's sort of this weird modulated voice of several voices speaking over one another. Says, nothing personal, it's only business.
Ring a ding ding, baby girl.
Yeah. Can I turn to attack back?
Mm-hmm. I think at
Yes.
this point we should roll initiative, yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Shit. And I will move you onto the combat map.
Oh yeah, you can do, please.
So,
Can I have access to that unit as well? my
The
unit.
room was completely black.
uh,
I hugged him and he stabbed my hello once. He had a stab in the
one
back.
on the right is you, and
Perfect.
this one by the door will be the doppelganger.
Also, Alex, if you don't decapitate him, we're kicking you from our team.
16.
Rob and ours, cool team for cool guys.
Oh, we still got Chi.
So I've got 15.
Chi isn't
Yeah, good
here,
point, actually.
but yes, you do still have Chi.
Chi's not what?
Chi isn't present for this, it's only Tori.
Yeah, I know. But like me and Matt
This
still
is
have Chi.
Yeah, well, you're in prison.
Oh, still. Right.
Still good. Good.
At the end of the
Finally,
week.
true justice.
So you have a 15 on initiative. Well, the doppelganger will go first ordinarily, but he's just had his turn, so it will be you now.
Okay, so I am just going to strike at him with my greatsword. 1 second.
That's great, mate.
It will be great, mate. Especially if I hit.
Oi, Drongo. Oi.
1 second, I'm just making sure I'm looking at the right one.
Should just be able to attack.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm just making sure. And if I hit, Thunderous Smite is going to come down.
Mhm.
I'm raining hell.
So your bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite.
Yeah.
Attack.
So
Yep, that'll
that's-
about hit. So he is wearing your armor, so he has you.
Oh, right, okay. That makes
But,
sense.
13 plus, I think Thunderous Smite is 2d6 of damage.
It is, so let me just roll 2d6.
Wait, so he gets his armor?
Oh,
He's
you're...
wearing the same armor as Tor.
Oh, it's only a plus, it's
Oh,
only a plus
right.
3, so 16 damage.
Okay.
Let me just check.
And your second attack.
Yeah, I will do in a second. Let me just check something. Have you done a? I think it's. Yeah, have you done a strength saving throw?
No, I haven't. Hang on. That's a 10. He doesn't have a bonus to strength.
How much is this? What do you have to be? Isn't it? Would it be my strength or something? Or
It's based on like 10 won't be it, but it's based on I think charisma. It's like 8 plus your charisma modifier, I think.
yeah. Okay, so if that's the case, 80 plus my charisma would. Yeah, no, you didn't.
Okay.
Because it's 30.
We'll take 13 as your spell save DC. I'll
think
look it
it's
up.
something like that. I think it's something like that, or it's close to. Anyway, you get knocked back 10 feet and is prone now. Then
Cool. You have
Goddamn,
a second
Alex
attack,
actually knowing how to
which
play the game.
is hang on.
I have no idea what he's
So-
doing. New to me.
Neither do I, but he knows what he's doing, so just leave him.
He's clearly
I'm
played
gonna
this
lose.
before.
Yeah, what a fucking loser.
Well, he's like smacked into the door. He can't really get moved back, but I will give him a bit of bludgeoning damage instead for hitting the door. Take another.
Can I get
3
smashed
damage.
through the door?
Make a strength check, Torin.
Yeah.
Strength check, yeah?
Yeah.
And skill.
See how hard you actually hit him.
If it wants to roll. Oh, there you go.
Sure, he
22.
gets- The door explodes behind him as thunderous energy cascades around. He gets sent into the hallway. Fragments of the door behind him. You hear the shouting from above as that is an exceptionally low attack, but you have your movement and another attack if you want to use it.
Yes. Of
Dash.
course. So, move towards him and attack again.
Yep.
This time I don't hit, though.
You have advantage because he's prone.
Oh, yes. So, again, please. Oh, I definitely hit this time.
That'll hit.
So that's
Wait, you got a
another
+8 on damage?
+8 to a hit. Because I've got...
Yeah,
because
you
it's a
don't have
strength...
+8 on
yeah.
damage, you only have +5. That
I
is
have
right.
a +5 modifier, +3 because of proficiency, I think it is, or something like that.
That sounds about right.
It's a ridiculous thing. Great sword with a paladin.
I think this is enough to cause, like, this damage is enough to cause the doppelganger to drop form. So he no longer appears as a dragon, and now he is still wearing identical armor to you because that's not related to his shape shifting. But he is just this. It's not even like black skin. It's like actual pure onyx appearance of like rocky skin, sort of overlapped with one another. He looks out at you with like just not even red pupils, but like where his eyes would be is just two burning red coals. As he's like, you can't just die and make this easy for me, can you?
Who says I'm the one dying?
So he's going to use half his movement to stand up. And, yep, he's just going to make 2 attacks with his short sword at you.
What health are
No
you on now?
advantage.
20.
That's not enough. That's a 7 plus 6 is hurt you. 16 plus 6 is, though.
Wait, do you have 40 overall?
46.
46, bloody hell.
46
So,
health.
So he's only hit you with the 1. It's only 6 plus 4 damage. 9 damage for that hit.
Okay.
And 1 second. Nah, he doesn't have cutting action. Otherwise, this would be a really good time for him to cut and run. It's fine. That's all he does with his turn then.
Okay.
So, like, he makes his first swing and you parry it, and then he comes back and slashes you with the second one.
Trying to think. So I can use one of my cure wound spell. It's an action, isn't it? But
Yeah,
my
so you won't be able to attack at the same time.
but my class specific lay on hands is
I believe that's also an action.
yeah, as an action. But health pots aren't. That's a bonus, isn't it?
That's right. It's a bonus action to chug a health pot.
Yep. So I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to attack him first. So I'll get 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
So 10 damage because that's definitely hitting.
Yep.
Again, I miss on the second, and I will chug 1 health pot. So 2d4 plus 2.
All those for me.
Yeah, 1 second. A 7. So I regain. So I'm up to 1 second.
Okay. Are you above half hit points?
No. My half hit points is 23. What sec? 1 sec. I was on
After your 7 healing.
18. No, I'm. That first hit, that backstab, did
Yeah, that was
more than
nasty.
half my health.
Going to. Oh, it's going to be a tall order. I'm going to roll above the board, I'm going to roll a d20. If it's a 10 or higher, he stays and fights. If not, he's going to fucking run. So, /R.
I don't think you can let this guy run.
Wait, are you trying not to kill Alex?
No, because he knows this is going to be a really hard fight, and he's...
And he's what?
He's probably like one strike away from dying if I hit.
Okay. He's going to stay and fight, baby. 2 attacks. First one is an 18 plus 6. That'll hit.
That hit.
Roll our damage. 2 plus 4 is 6 damage to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one, a 19 plus 6.
That
That'll
hits
also
again,
hit.
yeah.
That's a 1 plus 4 is 5 damage to you.
Someone's. Oof. And let me just. Yep. Again, I do the exact same as I did before. I am going to attack him and then use a health pot.
Also make it 2 attacks.
So I've missed the first one. Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, but I crit him on the next. I do 12 damage. 'cause I
So,
don't get bonus.
um,
Oh, do it. Wait. What does
I
the crit
don't
get
think
me?
it works out crits properly. So what we're going to do is you're just going to roll your 2d6 separately, and then we'll double that number and add your player.
Right. Okay. So do you want me to do that
So-
separately now? Then yeah.
Yeah. Roll
Alright.
your 2d6.
Alright, so 2d6.
Doubled
5,
is
10.
5.
So
Plus your modifier is 5.
yeah, so that's 15 damage.
He had 14 hit points.
Oh my god! Get him, boy! I don't even need to use it. Use that health pot.
Who, as sort of one last desperate assault, thinks he has the chance of winning, and he charges in at you, and you just plunge your sword straight through his chest.
I'm just like, you never had a chance in hell, boy.
You
Oh, no.
look down at his corpse, and sort of where your sword has pierced through his chest, it shifted the armor. You see a necklace on it. From it is hanging a golden shark's tooth, which you remember was the mark of Emsworth Camden's gang. This was an assassin spent specifically to target by Emsworth.
Oh. I can't wait. I take with me. Has he got anything of note?
He has a full set of plate mail, which unfortunately very, very damaged now.
I mean, I can't. It's like,
Beat
what is
this
it
guy to
about?
death.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really. I have played armor. What am I gonna
Take
do
it and
with the
sell
second
it.
set?
Sell it for scrap metal.
Oh, I can finally remove this bookmark on this stack, though, that's been here for over a year.
That's how
Jesus.
he's had this plan to kill
Jesus.
me. Oh, it's great that you got.
He was trying to see how me and Matt would do without you.
I'm pretty certain
Yeah.
that was going to happen. If I had to die, please, good luck.
It's me ripping up the bookmark.
Anyway, is there anything other than this plate armor and this gold tooth necklace, which I'm taking? Is there anything else?
You can make an investigation check if you. But
Man, I'm gonna be rummaging his body. Surely I'll find this shit.
Look through the room, see if there's anything.
No, he's just brought me here to try and kill me.
Oh, it's a hotel, isn't it? Yeah.
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 Investigation.
go?
check.
Would we have heard this by now?
Oh, I got a 20.
you're nowhere
so
near.
I got
Okay.
a 20.
You do find 200 gold pieces on him,
Oh, yoinking that boy.
which was presumably a down payment for killing you.
What a loser. Getting paid 200 gold, can't even kill me.
That was a
Joke.
down payment. Okay.
I wonder how. It's like, I'm actually, no, that's a down payment. How much was he going to get paid in total?
You don't know.
I'm insulted that the down payment was a hell of a good plan.
Just look at him like, was this worth your life?
I'm like, 200 gold.
Stamp on his head as an insult.
Is there anything other than the 200?
Nothing. Pictures of his family. I think that's what the pictures were, Rob. Little pictures of the family of someone you murdered.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah. Probably.
Jesus Christ, that's even worse.
So yeah, I basically just take the thing, and is there anything I can do with this body?
I mean, proof that this
Undress
fight
it.
upstairs was
Leave
between
it
a
there.
monster and you.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I'll probably drag his.
Yeah.
And,
So, like, the
take
person
the
at the
bloody
front
corpse.
desk was like, I heard a commotion upstairs. What happened? And you just show him the body of this monster that attacked you.
Yeah.
And they don't
Just leave
ask
it on
any
the
more
counter.
questions.
If I go out onto the street, is there like there'll be a lot of people who are like part of like gangs and stuff?
So the thing is, in like any more civilized city, the sound of a massive explosion would probably attract more attention. Here, there is a single clockwork guard, or sorry, Magitech guard, who has dropped from the ceiling of the city right in front of the hotel and is waiting for you out there if you want to go out and meet it.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
Famous last words.
It looks down at you, and do you still are you still armed? Is your weapon still out? Or...
No, I've
Okay.
already achieved it at this point.
It looks down at you, and in like body, citizen, there have been reports of a disturbance. Explain yourself.
I pull up the monstrous thing and say, I had an assassination attempt on my life. I have defended myself. As you can see, they did not kill me.
Like grabs the body off you and like lifts it in the air as it's at least 8 feet tall. This weird spindly clockwork monstrosity looks at it and its head tilts to one side and it pauses for a moment before it goes, "Doppelganger verified. Be about your business," and just walks away carrying this body.
Are
so
people
taking the
paying
armor?
attention to this? No,
Sell
I
it.
don't need it.
You need money.
No.
You clearly do. Poor
His
man.
bloody corpse. Anyway, was that like, did that cause any other kind of commotion?
I mean, like, there's people whispering that, like, oh my god, that was a Magitech guard, but like, no one wants to get involved now. They just saw,
I just shout.
what is essentially the boogeyman come down and leave you alive.
Yeah, I just shout at the top of my voice, that to basically say to Camden that he's gonna need to try harder next time, and if he keeps trying, I will find and I will kill him, and I walk off.
I will find you and I will kill you.
I mean, again, there's muttering, but no one seems to be like, "Well, fuck you too, buddy."
I don't think they will.
Response.
I'm not after a response. I'm after to spread the word.
You hear some guy in the background shout, "Yeah, fuck that happens with Camden guy. Who's happens with Camden?"
Yeah, no one knows who he is.
It doesn't matter.
Such a loser here.
It doesn't matter. That will be spread, and he will hear it, and he will know.
Mm-hmm. So, is there anything else you're going to do with your remaining time?
I'm going to obviously walk back to carry on as I was.
Yeah,
Back to my training. I don't give a fuck if I've nearly lost all my health.
You get there, and the Dalmiras, particularly Sheena, she's got this sort of maternal disposition, so she sees you beat like to within an inch of your life. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Starts healing you. What happened?
I just look at it and say, an assassination attempt. Nothing too big.
Belsmith, well, all the more reason you need to bring this criminal to justice quick, hunt.
Say that again.
Hello?
You cut out
Sorry,
half a
guys.
sentence.
Balsameth says something along the lines of, all the reason you need to bring this criminal to justice quickly if he's hunting you.
He'll be aware that he failed this attempt.
I can understand why he went after you first. The other ones wouldn't be as much of a threat without you. You know, the Dalmirovs just don't seem to really be as interested in anyone martially skilled.
I can attest.
Like, both Taito and yourself are like pretty good at magic, but you both also have martial skills. So I think over the course of the week, at least apart from Milo, who is in prison.
Hey, I'll be training in prison.
Okay,
I'll be fighting people in my cell.
Are you like Uncle Ira, where you're just doing like push-ups in your cell and you come out super jacked?
Absolutely.
And his asshole is now so wide.
It's a gaper.
Wait, guys. Milo's asshole three times in that week.
What?
It's the Grinch. Remember, his black art grew 3 sizes.
Yeah, it grew 3 sizes that day.
Your asshole grew 3 sizes in that week.
Okay. But you are coached, and essentially the tournament is split up into 3 stages. The first task, which is where you know Dormer will be participating, is you're not up to 2 people from each team are allowed to enter, and they do so with no weapons, armor, or equipment. No magic is allowed, and you can only get equipment from either members of the audience will pay money to give weapons and equipment to contestants who they support, or by finding them in the arena. The second is essentially a no-holds-barred match. Only one person is allowed to enter, but magic and equipment is allowed. And the third task, the entire team needs to enter, and it is a big team death battle, essentially.
Ooh.
And it's settled, like the final winner is settled via a point. So for the first 2 tasks, being the last man standing awards your team 30 points. Second to last is 20 points. Third to last is 10 points. Same for the second task. In the third task, only the last team standing gets anything, and it's 50 points, which essentially allows for back victory, but doesn't just mean that the only task that means anything is the third task.
So what's the second task again? What was that?
Magic and equipment is allowed, but only one person from each team may enter.
Right. Okay. So
and,
how would
the same person can't be in the first and second tasks?
Okay.
So I think after probably Raynor Delmirov, who is the portly dwarf, will come and pay Milo's bail.
Yay.
He looks down at you like, shut up, not speaking to you, follow me. The rest of your group are waiting. And like Dormer like throws a bucket of cold water over Gregory's unconscious corpse where you've beaten him into unconsciousness again.
Please, no more.
I'm like, get off.
It's like that meme going around. It's like, hey honey, it's your 4 p.m. cock destruction. Yes, okay, honey.
Yes, honey. Yeah, this is like
It's your 4 p.m. complete flattening. Yes, honey.
It's literally that. It's like I'm there. It's like get up time PM face pummeling. Yes, yes, Torin.
But eventually, the whole group reconvenes, and you realize none of you have seen Chi at all this week, apart from watching Jackius and Gilius, because she has just been on a 1 week not cocaine binge. She comes back and she reeks of catnip. She staggers back in. There's bags under her eyes. You don't think she slept the entire week.
So I terrible.
What?
She should be training and getting ready for.
No, guys, I'm in peak physical condition right now. I don't think that someone could knock me out if they tried, because I'm so incredibly wired.
I flicker once in the see how she reacts.
She uses uncanny dodge and halves the damage.
It's a flick to the head, it wouldn't do a damage.
It's 0 then, she's fine. So yeah, this is the time for you guys to strategize in the first and second tasks. She speaks up and says, well, if nobody else wants to, I could potentially compete in the first task. I know, Torin, you've got a fan base here in the city now.
Let's put it this way, I'm not quite sure about that fan base. Does she know?
Nobody else knows about your assassination.
The fan base. Tell us more.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I fucking called that out.
Gregory, you probably know because you came in beat afterwards.
Yeah,
unless the brain damages.
Gregory, I'm pretty certain Gregory would definitely.
I need to take psych damage.
But Milo's been in prison or anything, and she's been on a catnip binge.
That's like I point out to everyone. Oh yeah, everyone other than Gregory beaten to a thanks every day. I was nearly killed.
No,
He's like, wait, you were nearly killed by who? What happened?
Just some silly doppelganger nations. And Edward Cansworth tried to get it. I got 200 gold for my work.
That's
troubles.
Close enough.
Yeah, I got 200 gold for.
You son of a bitch.
I was like, oh,
on the floor.
It's like I literally stamped his head. Shut up.
It's unconscious again.
The 200. I pulled 200 gold, please.
Please, I can't sustain it.
You've had your nose flattened.
No, my penis, it's so flat.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I haven't beaten his face, punching him really hard in the dick all week.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, it's like the Dragon Ball Z Bridge Freezer movie. It's like, wow, I can't believe they just hit the dick.
I've come to love it in time.
It's where after it's like, wow, I can't believe they just one at a time dick and only dick. But it's just like high pitch. So
I love Dragon Ball Z Bridge so much.
That's Gregory right now.
Is Alex lagging a lot for you?
Dying.
I'm getting a bit of lag from Alex.
Whoa.
I just got a lag off.
Not
Oh really?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Shit!
Discord dying. Discord dying.
Is the Discord? Oh. Can you change the server location? Yeah, I know. I'm seeing the same thing.
No, it's fine. It is fine.
Server location?
I don't know, but in EU West max last ping was 103. I don't know. What's going
Server settings.
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
It'll be fine. Okay.
Just
it says server region London. You should be fine.
What? It says EU West 144.
Yeah, that's it.
Hello. Oh.
Hello?
Oh. This is going.
What?
This is flaky.
Hello? I think we're fine,
Discord's dying.
right?
Maybe.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. For
I
the
can
now.
hear you fine, Rob.
Yes.
Of course I can. I live in the data center.
Yeah, well, that doesn't normally help us. Alright, we're fine. We're just going to continue as is for now.
It's fine. Just change to the
Hope for the
Overwatch room.
best.
That'll make a difference, clearly.
No. Why do I even still have that room? No one plays Overwatch anymore.
Can we play Overwatch?
Yeah, no one plays it.
The only people I know who play Overwatch still, a few of my friends for some reason, and pro players.
Kumas.
All weebs.
I mean, who else plays Overwatch?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my friend who does play Overwatch is a.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Any-
Num, num, num.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Alright,
As we
back
do.
to D&D. Your
As we
planning. What are you guys doing?
So you said there were 3 different competitions.
Yes.
Or
The third
stages.
one, everyone has to be in. The first
So-
one, up to 2 people can be in.
but that's the one where you get.
So no magic is obviously going to be
I think,
obviously
like,
you, Alex.
yeah, I was gonna say the first one should be
I'll go the
Chi.
first one. What?
no,
Oh.
No, fuck you, Rob.
You
slutty
wouldn't get
bastard.
a.
You're a
No one will.
spellcaster.
No one will
You're a
buy you.
spellcaster.
Yeah.
You'd get
What?
you would get the 6 a.m. dick stomping.
So it's down to the second where it needs to be whoever is going to be Milo or Gregory. And it depends who's. Because obviously it's everything. You two will need to do that.
I keep forgetting Chi exists.
Yeah. She's volunteered to try the first task.
I
But
think
she's not particularly eager
I mean,
for her 4 p.m. dick stomping.
don't worry, she's not Gregory. It's not going to happen. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, Gregory. It's time for our quarter tonight.
No, no,
Gregory is
no
still
more.
just lying on the no strength.
No, I can't. I can't. I'm too weak. Get to the battle theatre. Unlimited power. The Empire. The
Sheena
rebellion.
dumps another bucket of ice water over you to wash off some of blood and feces.
I didn't take a shit on him, did he?
No, Gregory shit
No, he shit
himself.
himself, yeah.
It's in character.
That's normal for him.
Oh my god. Like, it
Yes.
actually, no, I did take
Rebellion.
a shit.
Resistance. I will not have this in my empire. This is going to be the entire game.
Okay.
Anyway,
Gregory has been so defeated that he's turned into Palpatine.
Yeah. Honestly, watching that film while being incredibly drunk is one of the best experiences
it's-
you'll ever have.
It's a great meme film.
Oh, I don't know what's really
memes are
bad.
the
'Cause
best.
we watched Attack of the Clones while drunk, and I really, really enjoyed that film.
It's
which is
not
really
a bad
thing.
film, mostly.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Just Anakin is horrific.
I
Yeah.
killed them. But not only the men, but the women and the children, too. I slaughtered them like animals.
They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals.
Dialogue.
He's not a bad actor. It's just terrible dialogue.
It is.
This is actually
he's a
how
good
humans talk.
actor.
You realise?
It's,
Okay, come on, back on track, guys.
come on.
I was
Wanna-
my fault.
So
Try and get
I
it
think
finished in a couple
being
of sessions.
being the first one, by going to the first one, because
Okay.
I have a quote unquote fan base. I don't know how.
Uh-huh. I mean, you beat Taito publicly,
Yeah.
which is a Delmirev defeated by a challenger. So, like, I don't think you have like a huge fan base, but like, you have a cult following.
So people buy. That's it. All right.
A
that's it,
very
yeah.
small number of people would pay an enormous amount of money for plushies of Taurin.
Wait, what?
That's how a cult fan base works, right?
Say that again, though.
A very small number of people pay an enormous amount of money for plushies of Taurin.
Plushies.
I mean, how else are you going to merchandise? A
Well,
self-help book?
Well, what was those big pillows called again?
Oh,
Body pillows.
Body pillows.
Don't
About-
pretend you're not a weeb.
I genuinely forgot the name of it though. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, weeb.
Shut up! You knew what it was.
I know people. I knew you, especially.
Confirmed. Rob is a weeb.
Yo, we all ain't
Because
you.
I know. What? I've never seen an enemy in my life.
You've never seen an enemy. An anemone.
Anemone. So yeah, I'll be in that one with whoever. So if one of you two want to do that instead
I'll
of
volunteer as tribute.
For the first task where you
no,
have no magic?
for the love of God, no.
Okay.
I'm not having Rob run around with a goddamn bucket shoving it on his head.
He won't have his inventory.
I
for this
don't
fight.
care. Someone will probably buy him a fucking.
I'll find a bucket.
Oh, find a bucket.
Okay. If no one else volunteers, Chi.
So who is doing the second task, which involves magic, Rob?
I'll do it.
Either Gregory or Milo. Two.
No, it's
Milo?
fine. Gregory can do it.
I
Matt, do
don't
you
think
want to?
I know. I don't actually. This is what I'm mulling over. I'm looking through my spell list right now.
Your spells
No.
are mainly buffs.
And that's my problem.
You haven't
I'd-
built a combat character.
No, I haven't. So I'd literally just be running around healing myself and buffing myself. So and messaging them like, please leave me alone.
Please
Oh.
let me
I was
just win.
talking, you should kill him instead.
It's just super like.
I'm trying to.
Ooh.
I could do stuff like hold person,
It's not
Um,
It's a
really.
good spell.
hold
We can have
person,
your
and
mind.
then
Automatic.
fairy fire, which is actually not that bad. And then
Stops them from going invisible.
I got
disguise self. Do you reckon I could use charm person?
Yes.
To tr-
It
You know what?
makes
I
them
think
see
I
you
want
as
to.
their best friend.
I want to try this out of. I want to try this out of curiosity, honestly.
Okay. So
I'll
for
do
the
it.
first task, it is going to be Torin and Ch- for the second task, it's going to be, and for the third task, it is the whole team. Yes.
Okay. Do we get rest in between each one?
Yes.
Is
They
it
are one day after the next.
Oh right, okay. So it's a long rest. That's...
I got a whole person, and Stinking Cloud is my favorite.
Yeah, but I was going to say, but you also have,
I can't hear you, Alex.
but you also have like what, chromatical or something?
Nah, it's my other character.
Nope, that's his other
Hellish
character.
Rebuke.
Hellish
Neither of.
Rebuke.
Expeditious
Fucking-
Retreat.
All right, Alex, I want to impress on you something. Okay, you are the only one who built a combat character for the first campaign.
Except
Charlotte
Chi.
sort of built Chi
She's-
to be. I mean, she's a rogue. Like, ultimately, you can't fuck that bad. And like, now that I'm controlling Chi, it is. I'll at least know to use sneak attack and that.
Yeah.
I use it all the time.
You have never used it even once.
I'm sure I
you,
have.
you are the worst rogue.
Never
in
once
eternity.
in more than a dozen sessions.
You are the worst rogue. Yes.
I'm
More
sure I've
than
used
that.
it. I'm sure I've
Okay.
used it once.
Never, ever, not even a single time have you used sneak attack.
Hey, but I snuck into places wearing a
Yes, you have
thing from a wall on my head.
Okay, that was not successful stealth. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Before I lose my mind, let's try and at least get the first task out of the way tonight. Is everyone
Yes.
able to? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go.
sure.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Meme
So,
review.
Meme review.
Do it.
all of the stadiums are actually built one on top of the other. So the way that you descend through them is that there is an elevator in the contestants' chambers, in this case in the Delmirev's training room, which you step into, and then it is lowered down into the arena. So the elevators are obviously in different positions across the arena for each different team. So I will move you onto the map and I will describe the scene to you. Let's see if that has shown up for you guys.
Yep.
Of course, neither of you have any equipment whatsoever.
Yep.
Or in fact,
I
tell a
already-
lie. Torin, before the thing starts, because you before the tournament began, you've announced who was going to be competing in which tests. You have a sponsor, and you were given a halberd.
Oh, nice.
A representative from the arena, which is a cleric of Ward, comes to you in the Delmirev's chambers and gives you. It's rusty, and it's probably not a great halberd, but it will last you at least one fight.
It's fine.
Give you the stats for I think D10.
I've already got
That's really
stats for a halberd, as
Oh,
that
good.
is my second weapon.
Sweet. Well, you have a halberd.
Nice.
Now remember, you have no armor.
Yeah,
10.
I've already removed.
She unfortunately is not given enough fight because she has no fan base at all. Which is like, it's fine. I'll sort something. But
It's like if someone buys something for me and something I'd rather not use, I will give it you. I'm not stupid.
so she's like, no, I'm fine, and she like shows you she's got claws, like she can fight unarmed if she needs to. But you are sort of lowered into the arena. The elevator is literally just a wooden platform with ropes on each corner, which you're able to hang on to and which you're lowered by. And you're lowered through arena after arena after arena until you get to the right one. And like the floor opens up and then closes around the rope, so that there is a solid floor for the whole arena, but you're still able to be lowered through the floor. But most of the arenas you see are lined with spikes around the edges. And in this one, you see that there are what are essentially chest-high walls about the arena, and various boxes and crates with a treasure chest in the center. Here's your Hunger Games cornucopia.
I was just saying, it's like, wow, very hungry.
Now, there's something that actually I want to show off for you guys, because it's a new feature that it's probably been there the whole time, but I've only just found it. See if this shows up on your screen.
Yes.
Yay!
Sweet. So, if
nice.
you roll initiative,
Myself, yes.
and
I've got a 14.
You and add chi, and I will roll initiative. So you're at 14, and I will roll initiative for chi. I think she has a +4 to Dex. 7 is 11. 11, enter, and then if I do...
Oh, wow, if you hover over them, it tells you, it marks which counter it is as well.
Oh, sweet.
That is very good.
If I do descending, there we go. Cool, it works. The machine works. We'll see how well it works throughout the thing. So each team is announced. You hear like this magically voice, and you can see like high above you in the stands, so that they can get a view over the chest high walls, is this enormous audience. It feels like everyone in the lower city must have gathered here, but obviously not actually everyone. That's just the way it feels. All eyes are on you, and you can hear chants of Curly Whirly in and amongst the din, but each of the teams introduced their colours and the gangs that they represent. So the blue team are represented by the Spectres, The red team are representing the rats, green team are representing the eels, and the brown team are representing Gregory's former gang, now significantly smaller than they used to be, thanks to Gregory, the slabs.
Is there a reason there's only one of them?
Yes, it's because they're a much smaller gang.
Okay. I guess the reason why Dawn was on his own is fucking Dawn.
Yeah.
I thought, oh shit, is this
The only
going to be really
people,
fun dangerous?
Yeah, the only people fighting on the Delmirev team you found out are Dorma and Taito.
Right.
Obviously, Balasar used to be their champion, but now he's left for Solaris.
These?
Those are crates. They contain things.
They contain things.
Yeah, they contain things, which may or may not be useful.
Okay.
So, let's just get started. After every the battle begins, and first to act on initiative is Dorma Delmirev. Which I need to pull up his character sheet. So, he has a movement of 40 feet. So he's going to move 15 to there, and he doesn't even look at like any of the boxes. He's just running straight to the center. Yep, he can get to in front of this cornucopia chest, and he is just going to ready in action that anyone who comes within melee range, he's going to hit him. He's just waiting for challenges. So if I click on the forward arrow, hey, it goes straight to the blue team. So Dorma actually, either he was never given any equipment, or he used any equipment that was offered to him. So he is entirely unarmed. But the other teams all seem to have some degree of equipment. And the members of the blue team are each wielding a short sword and a dagger. And they will now make their move. First one is going to head towards Dorma, which he has plenty of movement to do, and make his attacks against him. And the next one is going to challenge the green team. So I need to some stats. Here we go. They each have multi-attack. So one with the short sword and one with the dagger. So so it is +4 to hit. Roll. Fucking 9 to hit against Dorma isn't going to work. An 18, no, 13 +4. That, let's see what is 15 AC. So that hits. So he misses with the short sword, or at least like Dorma deflects this short sword, like pushes the attack to the side. But the dagger does hit and deals, wow, 3 damage.
God.
I mean, I rolled 1 on that. And then the other guy is going to make his attacks against the green team. So that's a billion. That'll hit. And that's a nat 1. That won't hit. So this one hits with the short sword and is 6 damage with the short sword to okay. So sorry, I'm just trying to. I know this feels like I'm playing D&D with myself right now.
Kind of are, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you are.
It's the problem with running battle royales, which I didn't think about. Okay. Next up is Torin's turn. What are you going to do?
Wait, no, it's not.
What? Oh, Yeah, it is. The blues went, and then it's
Then it's the reds.
no Dormer.
Yeah, they're the top. It was Dormer blue. It was Dormer, the blues, the reds, then me, then she,
No, okay.
then the greens. No, then brown,
So,
and then the greens.
Both you and the reds were on.
Jesus Christ.
No, sorry, you're on 15 on here.
No, I'm not. I'm on 14.
Okay, that's fine. You're on hit twice. Okay, that's weird. You were on there twice.
Even worse.
It's fine. So it's the reds. One of them is armed with a light crossbow, and the other one is unarmed. So the unarmed one is going to, head down to here and use his action to smash this crate open. You don't see what he's carrying, but this one is going to. Yep, he's just going to take a shot at you, crossbow.
The dick.
So you're a big scary dragon boy. Does an 18 hit you?
Of course it fucking does. Got an 11 EC.
Sweet. So it's a.
Wait, you got a lower armor class than me?
Yeah,
He's
because I'm
wearing
not wearing
armor.
any armor.
Oh, right, of course. What's your what is it when you do have your armor on?
20.
Oh, I was going to say, right.
That's why he has no money.
'Cause I spent it to make sure I could have that kind of armor.
That's incredible.
Yep. So just 8 + 2 is 8 damage to you with his first attack. Second attack is 15.
That hits.
7 damage with the second attack. These 2 crossbow bolts are loosed by this guy and hit you.
So that's 15 in total then, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Now it's your turn.
1 second. Something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
There we go. Okay, so it's my turn. I am going to then move. So I can.
Yep.
That would be. He would still be able to hit me though, wouldn't
Yes, but if you got to here, you'd have cover from him. Here, this place.
that place there?
Well, here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you'd still be in melee, but you would also be.
Say that again. Say that again. I'd be in melee range of what?
Of the blue guy as well,
Yeah.
who won't be able to attack you this turn. Like, he could
Okay.
move into melee. So,
No.
it's not much to consider. But that would at least give you cover for crossbow guy.
Also, isn't halberd? It's technically
Is it a reach weapon?
it is a. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it'd
certain
be a
they
reach
are a
weapon.
reach.
Yep,
So I can
so
actually.
if he's
fix-
within 10 feet of you, actually hit.
So I could be what? If I'm here, would I not get hit then?
I just want to see if that's actually within 10 feet because it's died. Yep.
Okay. I actually meant by him.
Oh, no, you're totally in cover from him.
Okay then. So yeah, so I'm gonna run up to here and I'm gonna attack this one here then.
Yep. Make your 2 attacks.
So I think that hits.
Well, they have an armor class of 11, so
Oh, so they're the same as me, so I know that one. Okay, so yeah, so I do 27 damage.
awesome.
I just come in.
You damn near kill this guy.
I think these guys should be scared.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. 27 damage total.
Yes.
Yep, he is on 5 hit points.
Oh my days. Can't nearly kill a guy in one shot.
Yep, they have 32 total HP. It's like, this guy looks at you in just abject terror as you just stab him twice with the pointy end of this halberd. Well, no, you probably like slashed him once with the axe bit and then stab.
Yeah.
Is that your whole turn then? Since you don't have any spells or potions now?
Yeah, I can't do anything else, can I?
Yep.
That's my turn then.
Cool. Next up is Chi. What she is going to do is roll stealth. She ain't dumb.
I was going to say, that's an intelligent thing for her to do.
What?
This was her plan. Was
Stealth.
to come in here and roll stealth. So her stealth bonus is what?
What's stealth?
Yeah, you don't do that, rogue.
You are legitimately rogue.
I've used stealth a couple of times. Failed most of them, but
I mean, Torin, you see her like run and hide over. She's not to hide you, but you don't know whether others notice her or not. And she's just sort of like using the chaos and like trying to stay out of line of sight of anyone who currently isn't engaged with anyone. Next up is the slabs.
Slabs.
They again
the slabs
do not have any sponsors. So to get to there, and tend to get to there, and he will use his action to smash this open, and he picks up a shield from it.
Well, at least he's got some kind of defense.
well, I thought these walls were waist high.
Maybe like shoulder high.
Oh right, okay. I was going to say,
You
like,
could
surely
take it off.
everyone's within eye shot of everyone. No one's hiding behind anything if it's like waist high, but
Yeah, it's like you can take cover behind them, so
Right.
they're like short. So that's the end of the brown turn. He still does the weapon. Next is the green boys, and all right. The guy who attacked you is gonna. The guy who you attacked is back for you. He's gonna run to here. He's going to make 2 attacks. One with. This guy has a mace. That's a natural 2. So that won't do anything. The next one is 12 plus 4. That will hit.
Yeah.
So 8 damage with his mace. Smacks you with that. Yeah, how do you like it? And the other green guy is going to attack the blue man who just attacked him. It's actually a hit. Sweet. So is that much, and his next attack is a nat 1. So he does not hit with his second attack. And he's scared because he knows that his ally is about to die and he's on his own. Time for Big Dormer, as they call him,
Or mini Dormer.
despite the fact that he is
5
short
foot tall.
man syndrome. So, yeah, he's gonna just make 2 attacks, punching him with a what's his? Awesome. That'll hit. That'll hit. He has plus 4 damage. 5 and 6. So. Oh, come on. I should just pull. There we go. So is at that much, and he is now realizing that perhaps he picked a fight with the wrong contestant. Perhaps he overestimated his own capabilities.
Did you just completely whiff?
No, Dormer just smashed this guy, and the blue is
Oh, right.
now worried. It's like Dormer just like ducks down, puts his guard up, and just wails on this guy's face twice, and just like his face is a bloody mess by now.
So basically, there are two people who are fearing for their lives in this
Okay,
game right now.
you did a lot more damage than just then.
Oh right, okay.
To point that out, you brought a guy down to single digits. One round. Jesus Christ, you did full 10 plus 5 there, and
then
okay,
7
you
plus
just rolled super well on your damage.
5. I did.
Oh, you're a scary boy. So it's the Blues' turn, and let's think. First of all, the guy next to Dormer, he knows he's got no chance of it because Dormer is faster than him, so he's just gonna take some swings. First one with his short sword is not gonna hit. Second one is dagger. That one will hit. So dagger damage. That's a slightly better roll. Still not a lot. That is 7 damage. Cool. The other guy is going to make. No, he doesn't want to take the attack opportunity. That is going to hit. That's also going to hit. So this guy attacks with both his short sword and his dagger. Is 6. And for the dagger, 4. So that's a total of 10 points of damage. First member of the green team is not looking quite as bad as the one you fought. Still not looking great. So, members of the red team are next. The one with the light crossbow is, well, he can't get you anymore. You're in full cover. He doesn't want halfway across the stage. So he's going to go for the next biggest scary guy is Dormer. So he's going to make his 2 attacks with his crossbow. First one does not hit. The second one does hit. Dormer is going to use whatever it is for monks, deflect missiles, which I need to look at actually where.
If you roll high enough, I think you can fire that back at him.
I think so too. Here we go. Use reaction and try and catch a projectile. 1d10 plus. Jesus Christ. Well, first of all, let's roll the damage. Well, there's absolutely no. He rolled 1 plus 2, so there is absolutely no way Dormer cannot catch this. So in the middle of fighting, he just reaches up behind his head and catches this crossbow bolt, and then spend 1 key point to throw it back. I believe they have key points equal to their level. I think. I'm gonna say they do. So he now has 6 range. Throw it back. So it's a nat 1. So he catches it behind his head and he tries to be fancy and throw it back without looking, and it just flies off to nowhere. Doesn't hit anything. So, fuck's sake, this is what I get for trying to be cool. The next guy now has a hand crossbow that he picked up from that crate. Is going to run around here and yeah, screw it. He's going to make attacks as well. Now used his reaction, so that will 14. I don't think that hits. That's a 2. Awesome. So these 2 bolts from the hand crossbow do not. Well, it's a 6 total. It's a nat 2. They like both completely whiff and don't hit anything because this is just a weapon this guy isn't used to using. That's the end of the red team. Torin, what would you like to do?
Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do next.
I couldn't possibly imagine.
I couldn't either. So I'm going to, you guessed it, attack.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm guessing you're going up
I
against.
kill him. The same guy. I kill him.
You kill him. Yeah,
he's on the floor. Quick question. I know that
He did.
got to ask this. Can I use my breath attack, or is that not allowed?
Yeah, I'd say it's not from magic or abilities. It's something you naturally just have as a dragonborn. It's a natural thing.
That's good to know. So these two are still attacking each other, aren't they?
Yep.
And I've used an action. So if I move to in front of them,
You've used one of your attacks, so you still have the second one. But you can't use your action for anything.
That's fine. Just, 1 second. Yeah. So I'm just going to move forward one and use my second attack on the other green dude.
On the other green dude, okay?
Actually, no. Sorry. I'm going to use it on the blue guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think he's the health. So I think that's probably the smart. Feel the stronger.
Okay.
So there you go. I do 10 damage to him.
Okay.
I'm not missing with a 25.
Cool. He's not looking great either. He's a hell of a lot better than the last guy you just. But
well, if either of these two decide to turn on me, they probably not like that after. For what my next turn will want to do.
Awesome. Well, it's Chee's turn, and on one hand, staying in stealth is pretty useful. On the other hand, she would very much like to fight wars.
Like what? So you cut out.
I'm just trying to decide what she is going to do.
Being's the only chest that she's close to getting home in the open.
Yeah, it's out in the open now. Nah, screw it. She's going to try it. She's going to run for that chest. And she'll use her action, which does knock her out of stealth. She will break open that crate. And within it is a sickle. Next up is the Brown's turn, who he has a shield, still not a weapon.
He's like,
Can he run with that?
He can use it as an improvised weapon, but it's not like a weapon that he is trained with to use it for fighting. Okay. Sure. He's gonna charge for the reds because he knows if he can get him in melee, he'll have a chance. He's gonna make 2 attacks with his shield. Just try and bludgeon him with that.
Is it goofy?
That one. 14. The second one will hit. So.
What damage is that gonna do? Like
I mean, it's an improvised weapon, so just a D4 strength, I think. So 2. So strength is 2. Yeah, so 4 damage to red 2.
Oh, I can't believe it. What amazing damage.
Yeah, you like that. Son of a gun.
Okay. So, after the brown is the green, who there's only one left.
He's like, please help me.
He looks at the blue and is like, that guy's going to kill us both. We should team up on him. And he's going to make a persuasion check. 15 plus what's his charisma? 0. 15. I'll make a just wisdom check for the other guy. Not 7. It's like, sure.
Can I just turn around and say that's...
I mean, you can make an intimidation check on.
Yes. Yes, I will.
But right now, this green boy is going to make 2 attacks against you with his mace. It's 12. Does that hit you?
Yes, 12.
Okay. And 7 plus 4 is 11. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Awesome.
Because if it's the same as your AC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
it does.
2 AC. 5 for the first hit. 3 for the second hit. God damn it. Okay. So a total of 8 damage. And I mean, he's the only green left standing. It's Lil Dormer. Time for him to show his stuff. That is 19 plus a bunch. And 5 plus a bunch will still beat 11 AC. So he hits twice, and he's going to flurry of blows for another 2 attacks. That hits. And that hits. So 4 attacks. 5 plus 4 is 9. Another 9 is 18. 21 plus 4 is 25. And the last one, 34 total damage. As he just bludgeons this guy to death. In fact, he doesn't kill him, he brings him to unconsciousness.
That's very
noble.
Yeah, very noble.
Sportsmanlike.
Like me.
Yeah.
Get out
Just
of it.
split this guy in half. Hey, you've set a precedent. Now people will strike to kill you as well.
Hey, no one told me that they.
It's fine. Killing is allowed. It's just not required.
Oh, well. Oh well.
Now you know.
It's like I'm literally like.
I don't think it's something that like anyone bothered to think of. This is just a blood sport in like a seedy city where life is.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the end of Dormer's turn. He's all right. Who's next? And he looks over at the guy shot him with crossbow and says, You want to be next? And that's he's got his movement. I
was going to say he's going to move on.
He's going to move. He can make it. So, yep, he's going to run over there. You can't do anything because he used his bonus action. So, next up is the Blues, who agreed to attack you. So, first attack with the short sword is natural 3 plus 4 is not going to hit you. Second attack is a nat 20, the dagger.
So that's a D4.
Yep, that's a D4 plus 2, and I double the D4. Well, I rolled a 2, so that's 4, so that's 6 damage with the dagger. It just sticks you in the leg with it.
Okay.
Next up is the Red's turn, and here's the thing: they're kind of in trouble now.
Yeah, they are.
So I think the first one is going to make the guy with a shield isn't that much of a threat, to be honest. He can't really do much damage, but Dormer is on them, and he's going to tear through. So they're just going to attack Dormer with disadvantage because they have enemies in melee. So first one, nope. First attack, yes for the second attack. So this is with his light crossbow. Oh, deflects missiles, that, because even his minimum is 10 damage, which they didn't do. So he's going to put that on disadvantage because ranged attack still hits. So he's just gonna, yep, awesome. 5 plus is 9 damage dealt by Dormer to Red One.
Has Dormer took any damage yet?
He's taken like a bit. Like, he got a couple of hits on him from the dagger. Awesome. So he is... And the next guy is going to make his 2 attacks at disadvantage against Dormer. Nope. Oh, wow. 2 nat 20s. This one is going to. So for the second attack, he got a nat 20, which is power. So double 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4 damage on who can't use his reaction because he's used it once. Fine. Guys, Dormer's on 26 hit.
Wow.
Out of 40. They've dealt 14 damage to him so far. Across 3 enemies.
Sure you haven't made Dormer a bit too
Look, if it's not you guys, Dormer is going to win. Torin, it's your turn.
Right. Well, I'm like, that was silly for you to attack at the same time. Like, breath, please.
Yep.
So that's a 15
I believe it's a
cone.
Constitution save.
I'm just checking. Yes, so it's a DC of 13 Constitution.
Well, they're +2. First one, who I'm going to say is the blue, saves with a 19 total. And the second one, the green one, fails.
Okay. So it's just 2d6.
I think it increases at 6, so yeah, 2d6.
And I do 7 damage, half the... So low. Well,
okay. So the blue one takes 3 damage and takes 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Green one is on less than 10 HP, guys. Blue one is 11 HP. Cool. That's your action.
Huh?
You could make that intimidation check.
Yes.
I'll allow that.
God,
so what
this
are you
fight
saying?
is exhilarating.
What are you saying to them?
I'm just like, I'd recommend leaving.
I'll kill you last.
And
Okay.
I roll a 20.
Yep. I'm not even going to bother rolling for them. They are both scared for you.
Good.
Good. Nope. So, then after you, it is Cheese. She is going to go back into stealth, guys.
Why am I not surprised?
She knows what she's doing. If you get into real trouble, she'll come help, but otherwise...
I'm 9 health.
Yeah, if you drop 26, that's more like Chi. She's going to run back over here.
God damn it.
Well, she doesn't want to go too close to those guys because they'll spot her. So, in fact, no, she won't run there because the 2 crossbow guys are preoccupied. She'll run over here. So, it's the Cheese turn. It's the Brown's turn. And he's seen Dormer and is just like, nope. And runs the hell away. In fact, yeah, that one is now unguarded. So he opens up the cornucopia chest and retrieves a longsword. Which, since he has a shield, one-handed. Next up is Green's turn. He is you, and it's like, okay. If you promise to let me come in second, I won't fight you. How do you respond?
Can I lie to him?
if you want to make a deception check.
Sure. I say, I'm like, all right, that's fine by me.
Okay.
I get a 16.
Okay. Yep. He believes you. I was like, okay, awesome. And he will turn and attack the blue guy with his mace. Nope. Yeah. 5 damage to the 5 is 6. Okay. Blue guy looking super beat up. Next up is Dormer, who is like, God damn it, I left the chest on it. So he's just gonna flurry of blows this red guy. This attack. Actually a miss. Second attack, that's a hit. Third attack, that's a hit. Fourth attack is a hit. So 7. No wait, plus 6. Plus, yeah, so 17. This one is is 23, which is exactly lead.
Is that enough to take out that one?
Yep, he was on 23 hit points. So Dormer just beats the hell out of him and is like, all right, now it's your turn. Walks up to the next red guy. That's the end of his turn.
He doesn't just walk up to him. He's moving. It's like you're coming towards him. Yeah, because I gotta get closer to beat the shit out of you.
Okay, next up is a blue guy. He's like, God damn it, we had a deal! And he's going to attack the green guy. 3 doesn't hit. That one does hit with dagger. So 5 damage to the green guy. Is still just barely alive. He's on. Awesome. So that's them. Now it's that poor red guy who's just like, yeah, just tries to punch Dormer because he knows he can just throw crossbow bolts back. So that'll hit. The second attack will not hit. So just
Doesn't he do
punching
1
him.
damage?
It's 3 damage. Because it's 1 plus your strength mod.
2 damage.
Yeah. So he deals a grand total of 3 damage. And just starts begging for his life. Dorm's like, no, don't worry, I won't kill you. Kill. Torin, it's your turn.
Right. Because I'm obviously pretending to fight to help this green, I am going to attack the blue.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay, so 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh wait, shit, 1 sec. Wrong weapon and all that. I'll do the damage separately though.
D10
Same.
plus 5.
It's the same 2 hits.
I'm only seeing
13 damage.
Yeah, well, your D10 kills him. He dead.
Oh right, okay.
He was on 6 hit points, so
okay. So I look at the other guy. He says, "You know, I said I'd do.
I'd kill you last.
You know, I said. You know, I said I'd give you.
You did say that. You promised me.
I lied.
And I also attack. 11, 9 damage.
He's dead. You have bigger body count than Dormer.
Yeah, I'm just after that one though. I'm like, woof, and I'm running around to this chest because I need to see if there's anything in there that can help me.
Okay. It's an
I can't
action
do
to
it.
open.
I was going to say I can't do it. Wait.
Yeah. So it is Chee's turn. Seeing that the battlefield is starting to thin out, I think it's about time for her to make her move. So she's going to attack longsword from stealth with her sickle. So that'll hit. I don't know what her sneak attack damage is. Let me check. God damn it. Alright. Just sneak attack at level 5 is 3d6, d4 for her dex. So, plus d6, 6, 10, 11 plus a d4, 6 is 2, so that's 13 plus 4 for her dexterity is 13, 16, 17 damage to this guy as she jumps out of the shadow of this wall and just slashes his chest with this stick. So, round.
Does she get 2 attacks?
She only gets 1, I think. Double check. Pretty sure.
Sure, because I can't remember what stone rogues do, don't they, in the end?
No, they get uncanny dodge instead. A lot of rogues use dual weapons, so they get a second attack, but she only.
Yeah, okay, now that makes sense.
So she did also one attack for 70, which that's 5. That's actually the first damage this guy has taken. But it is more than half his hit points. So he looks and is like, oh, god damn it, I just... and next it is... Well, I guess it's time to try and use first attack. She has an AC of 14, so that will hit. And the second one will, though. So, one-handed, it is a D8 plus his strength. Wow. Guess what I rolled on my D8, guys?
An 8 or 1?
1.
You haven't...
You know how last session in campaign 1 I rolled like 3 natural 20s?
Now you're
I'm having
rolling.
the
Come back to
opposite
bite you.
day. I'm
I think
having the
this is...
opposite day.
I'm happy with this, you know?
Yeah. So, guys, she's lost 3 hit points. This
Wow.
Finally, the curse of Logan has died.
Awesome. Now it's the Greens' turn. They're dead.
They're dead.
They're dead. The Blues, they're also dead. So it's the Reds' turn.
Wait, have you not done Dom? You
Wait.
skipped Dom.
Oh, sorry, I did. It's Dormer then. That was weird. Yeah. It's Dormer's turn. And I need to just quickly just check that he still has some key points. Okay, he's not going to flurry of blows against this because he knows he still has to fight you guys. He's just going to make 2 attacks. It's fine. That'll hit. The second one won't hit. So, plus 4 is 9 damage. This guy is actually more or less alright. So he is at... I mean, I say more or less alright. He's still, like, bloodied. Not on single digits yet. But Dawn was like, I'm going easy on you because I'm saving up a real challenge. just make it quick, man.
Well, it's their turn next. Anyway.
But it is the Reds' turn, and he's just try and punch Dormer. Nat 20 doesn't make a difference because he's not rolling any dice.
Wow, how convenient. Another
Please
nat
damage.
20.
So the second one does not hit, so he doesn't 3 damage. It all all helps. Guys, Dormer is down to half HP.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
We might win, boys.
You have a non-zero chance.
Ooh, we'll need 2 sessions. No, we're going to need 10 at this rate.
Well, you've got the second task and the final release. Anyway, that's the Reds. That's Torin, you're next. What are you doing?
This to open it.
Okay. In it is a standard healing potion.
Oh, thank God. You know I'm using that.
Awesome. So drink your healing potion.
Standard healing potions 2d4 2, right?
Yep.
Oh yes, 10 points. I got the max.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that's actually a godsend. And I'm making my way around. I'm gonna make my way around to.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. She on her turn is going to use her bonus action to disengage. She is going to. Yep. 15 feet to here. And I guess she will just ready an action. Like, if anyone comes towards her, she's going to attack them. That way, she's not fighting this guy on.
Exactly.
And now it is the longsword boy's turn.
So he's
Who's
just
kind of
the.
stuck-
Can I just paint a picture for everyone here? So he's just probably seen me walk around a corner with a halberd in hand, and then
covered in blood.
covered in blood, and she just jumped back towards me. I would
Yeah.
be quite scared.
So he's caught between you and Chi, who he knows are real bad news, and Dormer.
The other bad news.
So he's like, but I got the longsword. I wanted to win. You know what? La 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 la. Yep.
He's gonna make a run for it.
Screw this. In fact, he's gonna
Wow.
dash as well.
Oh, Christ.
Just gonna dash. So he just uses his whole turn running away from the fight.
Gregory, you're gang.
Yeah.
Hey, he came in as the underdog, and at the very least, he got fifth place. So, better than nothing. It's Dormer's turn, everybody. Time for me to play D&D with myself. 1 hit. 2 hit. 8. 17. Which kills him. Cool. Awesome. Red guy's dead. Dormer looks over and is like, it's time.
Can I point down towards the other side? Say there's one.
Oh, I'll get him. Don't you worry. And he's not even gonna move. He's just gonna stand there and look like it's time.
So it's my turn, right?
Yep, because the Reds aren't. They don't.
So I just look at Dormer, and I just walk over to this barrel. I'm gonna break open this barrel.
Okay. There is a hatchet inside, which is a hand axe in terms of stats.
Okay then.
Strength weapon that does a d6 and can throw.
Huh.
Next up is Chi, who is like, are we fighting the loser or the scary guy?
We'll be fighting the scary guy. I just want I hope there was another health potion in this thing.
Okay. Search for equipment. Gotcha. And she's gonna. $50.
I was gonna
30,
say, it'd be
bonus action to dash. Sure, she can get to this one.
1 second, 15. She can get to this one without a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she will break this one open with her action then, and picks up a trident. She's like, I mean, it's better than nothing. It's not exactly my thing. And then bonus action to dash. Where's she gonna get this one? 25, 30. Okay. She's gonna go for this one and breaks. And that one has a potion in it. And she's like, I found a thing. I don't know if you want to drink it.
I'm like, yes. We need to make
Okay.
this quick though, because I know Norm is going to be marching his way this way.
Okay. Well, she can't do anything else with her turn.
No, I know that.
So next up is the brown guy who's I lived! Losers! And yeah, they did break this one. I was looking at what's there's
it's
there's
literally
one
just
thing
that.
left, and it's by Dormer. He's not going for that.
I know.
He's just gonna just runs over here and hides by the wall.
That's his go.
That's his go, man.
It's
He's not
like
fighting anymore. He's
15 HP.
and stands no chance against the people who are left on the field. So next up is Dormer, who's like, "You goddamn cowards! I thought better of you, Torin." And what? But tactically, that would mean he doesn't get his floor because go for so 50. 15 plus that's 50. That's 40 there, which was wait, hang on, 15.
Yeah.
That one there. Okay. That one there. That's 40. Then he'll use his. No, he doesn't. He can't do that because he'll lose his. It's fine. He's just gonna stop there. It's like, stop goddamn hiding and come fight me. He only has enough key points to flurry of blows one time, and
he doesn't want to use it.
He doesn't want to waste any to dash. So
no, I'd have to. Okay, so I'm just so that's 15, 30, and then I'm like, fine. So I'm like, gee, I'm just the other side of the wall as I move up to fight.
Okay, and you're within 10 feet, so you
can attack in my
It's a big gamble on my part.
Oh man, I missed.
That doesn't hit. He has a 15 AC.
I hit him with the second. It's 10 damage.
He's on 10 health then.
Oh man, if only that first one hit, I would have beat him.
Yeah,
it would have been easy. Yeah, I would have been easy straight.
It's a big gamble.
This is a big gamble. It's a big gamble on both of us because he can.
Oh. Okay. I guess it's Chee's turn, yeah. She is going to run around and attack once with her sickle. The trident isn't helpful. No, she looks at you and is like, do you want the potion now or...
What would the difference be?
I have no idea.
What do you mean? No, I mean, as in, like, I'm asking you...
She can either use her give you the potion, or she can use her action to attack. She's leaving it up to you.
Action to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I don't know who he's going to strike.
I have bad news for you. It's a natural 4.
I knew I should have
Does
said,
not
"Give me the
hit.
potion."
So she has advantage because she was in stealth. No, she came out of stealth to break the crate. Nope, it's a natural 4. She's like, I should have given you the potion. I should have given you the potion. The brown guy's like, yeah, you guys have fun over there. And now it's Dorma's turn. Dorma is going to step forward. It's like, all right, it's finally time to finish this. And he's going to use Flurry of Blows on you, using his last key points. So 4 attacks, 14 plus 6, that's 20, that'll hit. 13 plus 6, that's 19, that'll hit. 4 plus 6 is a 10.
That doesn't.
That won't.
No, that doesn't.
18 plus 6, that
That,
will. So, first attack is 3 plus 6 is 9.
Oh.
Second attack is 10, so that's 19.
I'm out. I'm done.
You're out.
Yeah, that's all my hits.
Last
Is this our
attack.
first loss?
That's my first ever.
Is it not? I mean, of our whole thing.
He's doing non-lethal damage, so again, you are unconscious and not making death saves. But his last attack, then, I guess, is going to be against, which was 18 plus 6, so it will stop.
What, not making death saves? Oh, that's boring. Gotta kill him.
If anyone else had knocked you out, it would be death saves. So that is Mr. Chi, who just watches you fall and is like, I should have given him the potion. I should have given him the potion. Shouldn't have left it up to him.
I don't know how much health I would have gained back, but I'm not sure if I would have been.
It was a potion of stone skin, so it would have increased your armor class.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, but by how much?
I believe it would increase your armor class to plus your dex, so we'll check. Same as the stone skin spell. Still. Stone skin. Oh no, it gives you resistance to bludgeoning damage, so it would have halved the damage you took.
You know what? Fuck that crossbow guy at the beginning of the fight, because that's the only reason.
You could have got him if you'd hit with that other attack.
Oh, I know, man. So upsetting.
All right, Torrin's out of the fight. It's Chi's turn. Either she wins or she comes third. And her bonus is plus. She doesn't hit. She's going to use her bonus action to run the hell away. 30 feet. She's like, nope. So she uses her bonus action to disengage and then runs away 30 feet. And that's as far as she can get. And Dorma's like, you can run, but that's not going to save me. And that's the end of her turn. And again, the guy from the slabs is like, yep, keep going, guys. And Dorma is going to. It's 40 feet, 20.
He's gone.
30. So he doesn't have any key points. So there we go. 2 attacks. 16 hits. 12 does not. So he only hits with his 1 attack. He used his big thing against Alex. He's out of key points, so that's only damage. Here's the thing. In terms of metagame, potentially she could win. But she just watched you drop, and she's like, nope. So it is now, she's just going to take the attack of opportunity and run 60 feet by using her bonus action to dash. In fact, she's going to run 90 feet. 60. She'll use her action to dash and her bonus action. She's going to run all the way over here. Dorma gets one attack of opportunity. And does hit. 7 damage to Chi. Okay. And Dorma is just like, what the? That was so fast! So he's like, okay, I've got no chance of just chasing her down or winning. So I guess he's going to go for the brown guy at last. And now I am essentially playing D&D with my...
Yeah.
So... It's goddamn... that was Dorma's turn. It's now Chi's turn. She's going to stay where she is. It's Brown's turn.
She's not going to attack that guy. How low is it? How low is the orange guy's HP?
Brown guy, he's on 50.
Right.
Oh, that's true. She could attack the brown guy, but
win second.
One. In fact, I know what she's going. She's going to go into stuff. Being stupid. Yep. So she goes into stealth and is going to ride over here. Now is the brown guy who's like, oh, I guess I have no choice but to fight, and it's not that the fight is dragging on and just if. So he goes and he attacks. So 2 attacks. 1 doesn't hit. 2 doesn't hit. He just swings and just his heart isn't in it, or Dorma just like smacks these 2 longsword blows to the side. He's gonna make his attacks. 1 hit, 2 hit, even with his shield. So 2 4 6 plus 2 equals 14 damage. This guy is on 1 HP. At the end of Dorma's turn, it is now Chi's turn. Ah, I know what Chi's gonna do.
What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?
She is going to.
Second.
I'm in suspenders.
I'm in suspense. That's 50.
Sneak attack.
That's 30 feet. Bonus action to dash. Gets her behind Dorma.
Sneak attack.
It's time for the rogue to sneak attack.
This has to hit. I'm sorry.
She has
Anyway.
advantage.
Please hit.
It hits with a natural 19 plus 4.
Please do the
So-
damage. How much is he on? 10, right?
Yep. So it is a d4 doubled plus 4. That is 4 doubled.
Oh, he's down!
Plus
Yeah.
4.
Oh my
Dorma is
God.
down.
I bet he's like, fuck.
He's so incredibly cooked right now. And
Oh, Matt left at the wrong moment.
I don't think there's any reason to continue the fight at this point, guys. I think between Torin like carrying for the first half and then bringing Dorma down to 10 HP and then Chi finishing him off, I think you guys bring in the first round with 30 points. And now that I have played enough Dungeons and Dragons with myself, you guys are all cheered for. Everyone who Torin did not kill is you were the only one who killed anyone in that match, actually.
Hey, I did not realize that we were doing non-lethal.
Well, Dorma was the only one doing non-lethal. Chi
Okay,
acted
so-
when she was fighting, it
Yeah.
was just no one else dropped anyone to 0 HP.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I was fighting for my own personal life.
Yeah.
Knowing.
that's
chance.
fine.
That's fine. Tell yourself whatever you need to in
You
order.
killed a man.
You
I've
killed.
killed. Just so you know, I've killed many a man. Look at who I am.
These hands will never be clean.
This is barbaric.
Okay. So you guys are in 30 points. Team Delmira with 10 points, and the Slabs with 20.
Yay!
I can't believe that the slabs you get 20.
What a tremendous upset.
Dormant is gonna feel so upset by that. You know what? After the end of the fight, and I'm healed back fine, I'm just going to punch a wall and then ask to be healed again.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I was so close. Never mind. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. The dice weren't in.
It was.
I will write down what teams are on. So, actually, like, what would you guys like your team to be? This will be like what you are being announced as.
Oh, right.
Team Curly Whirly.
The butt plunders. Oh, Team Curly Whirly. Yeah.
Oh,
Fine.
I like the butt plunderers.
No. Team Curly Whirly it is.
Team Curly Whirly.
Matt?
He's not.
Oh, I thought you
Hello?
came back.
Oh, there he
Sorry,
is.
yeah, I am back.
Team name?
What's your team name?
What's team name? Oh,
Team
God.
Curly Whirly or butt plunderers?
Team Retro Break.
Team Retro
Team
Break.
Team
God,
Retro
damn
Break.
Okay, well, we've
Okay.
got 3 different things. I
Right,
think
roll a d6. If it's
actually cast a vote. Okay.
1 to 2, it's retro break. It's 2 to 3, butt plunders. 3 to 4, butt plunders. 5 to 6, whatever
Curly Whirly.
Alex said. Yeah.
It's Team Curly Whirly.
Yeah.
Okay, with
That's a democracy.
30. I don't think that's what democracy is, but okay. Slabs with 20 points and Delmirevs with only 10 points. I can promise you a lot of people in this audience lost a lot of gambling on this.
I bet they did.
Yeah.
And some people will be incredibly rich having gambled on this.
I wonder who would have gambled getting second, because they would be very, very rich.
Can you
Yeah.
gamble on yourself? Like, surely Gregory would have. Oh, sorry, wrong campaign.
Not as contestants. You did in your last fight.
Yeah, you bet money on me, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's probably why.
That's where they've
that
got all
is
the
so
cash from.
tremendously
No one put
rich.
because
Yeah.
everyone because the bet was like against me.
Yeah.
For me, and
Well, like no one expected this. Nobody who no one's ever heard beat a Delmirev. So
yeah,
it was like
Exactly.
10 to 1 odds.
I nearly had both of them. God damn it! I would have
Anyway.
lived from that
Could have got away with
fucking
it
potion.
if it
Coulda
weren't
got
for
away
those
with it.
meddling kids.
It wasn't for that meddling.
Good game, everyone. I can honestly say I did not expect the fight to go like that.
In what way did you expect the fight to go?
I mean, I didn't know whether you were going to go for the first task or the second task because of like you've already fought Taito one match. She definitely wanted a rematch with you.
Well,
But
I
she
feel
will
sorry.
now
You can
not
do it
get to
outside the
third
competition.
task. If none of you were fighting in the first task, I would have just roleplayed it out as she was going to hide until eventually Dorma flattened the rest of the competition came for her. I mean, like, if one of you guys was in it, it was anyone's game. So I can honestly say I did not expect the Slabs, who came in with no equipment and only one person, to come in second place.
Oh, you know what? You know what? That's a fucking baller
Matt
move.
must
on
be
the
happy.
Slabs. The reputation that they probably gained from that. People are like, damn.
That's some BDE right there. So yeah, good game, everyone. I mean, most of it was just me playing D&D with myself.
Well RP'd, Matt, wasn't it? We did a great
yeah,
job.
great. It was so fun. So fun.
Them too. I feel sorry for you guys. I'm sorry.
No, because the amount of episodes where we
Where
this
we
has
piss
happened,
around a
where
lot,
other
yeah, that's
people
true.
have just
To
where
be fair-
we've pissed around, or we've had entire just combat
Yeah.
scenarios of just us doing stuff. There's
The
no issue. It's the thing
first-
with D&D. It's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
the first
Yeah.
session in Rain, Alex, you literally didn't play at all the entire
Yes,
game.
point.
So
I do.
I guess this
remember
is your turn.
Yeah, exactly. These things happen, man. You know.
Maybe if you had, maybe if you had a slightly dungeon, then you would be able to play all.
that. Slightly what?
Better dungeon master.
Oh,
But whoever
That's-
that
that's-
asshole is, he
no
sucks.
comment.
Well, good game, everyone.
Yeah.
I
Good
can
game.
honestly say I was surprised by that. I wasn't really planning moves ahead there, so that just happened where the dice ended up.
I am still upset that I was blocked.
You were so close.
I could have won it all.
I thought it was either going to be you or Dormer, and just so happens. And like, I was trying so hard to not spend that key point and to get it so that you move in, so that he was close enough to attack you without you getting attacked with him. And I forgot you can attack from 10 feet away.
So I'm like, I walk close enough, and I'm like,
So
Oh,
I made a mistake.
just like-
You capitalized on it, and then just weren't able to finish him.
I nearly had him. If that had hit, it was enough damage.
Yeah.
My damage rolls were fine because of how much damage I fucking do.
Yeah, you were rolling above a 5 on your damage each time. So you're doing like 10 plus damage with every hit.
Fucking Dormer happened to have like 15 AC. Like if you look at my actual hit roll, if you look at my attack to hit, I actually didn't miss a single one until that one strike against Dormer.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else had 11. That one guy who picked up a shield, so it went up, which I don't think actually saved him from fitting, because all of my rolls were either so like hilariously low or hilariously high. There's no middle ground in that fight, guys.
What was in that other crate?
In the last crate is a light.
A what?
Oh, light crossbow.
Hmm?
Another light crossbow, did you say?
There's a hand crossbow in this one, and a light crossbow in this one. Healing potion in this one. Potion of stone skin here. Sickle here. Shield here. Trident here. And the long sword here.
What would you do if one of the, say if I was playing, or Matt, because we would do it,
Yeah.
went round each of the individual boxes and picked out the items?
Well, then you would have been like getting attacked the whole time, but you have equipment if you'd managed it.
It's a good thing that I did this one.
The thing is, like, each team came in with some equipment, apart from the slabs, because nobody likes them. They tried to kill the magistrate, except Gregory got framed.
Yeah. I'm guessing in my fight, they're gonna all be wanting to beat the shit out of me.
I mean, yeah, I guess your identity is revealed now.
Yeah. Great.
That's
Well,
I think in the that's why I think you don't do the second fight, and it's gonna be my own. And
well,
then in
you've
the fight-
already announced your positions. It's Gregory
Who-
for fight
Who
number 2.
announced the second one? I didn't say we should do that. I was like, no, don't be that. Are you dumb?
I mean, I tell you, I'll let you guys change it now.
No, it's too late. It's RP. It's
Yeah.
it's canon.
Okay,
Oh,
both
damn it.
Rob and Matt say Matt's going for it.
I might as well. It will be interesting.
I'm excited. I want to see.
Is it just me? Like I don't get a cheat with me.
Yep, just yep. There is only one person from each team.
And the other person
So.
from the Dalmiras is
Taito,
Taito.
who is
Damn it.
like a spell blade sort of thing. So time to be smart with your spells.
God damn it.
I'm sure you can manage to at least place.
Yeah, I think I can.
We got a
Been
good
given
place.
a decent advantage now.
Yes,
in terms of
thanks.
points.
I was gonna say yes, thanks to fucking.
Like,
That's fine. Come in second.
She was like stealthed so she could come and backstab Dormer
yeah.
to get the win.
I was just like, oh yeah, well, I'll let him kill Brown the slab, and then she'll just go in and fight there. And then it occurred to me, wait, she's stealthed. Dormer is nearby, and the slab isn't really a. She could risk it and try to get the win, and then the dice worked out well. So yeah, good game, everyone.
Good game.
I'm gonna leave because I have to.
I was making dinner.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
Sweet.
See you guys.
Catch you all later.
In a bit.
Bye.
Whenever we do the next session in another year.
Yeah.
Well, for this one, yeah.
That's right. We'll do it in April 2021.
Like, I mean, we could do it next. Well, I think next Sunday we'll possibly do campaign 2 if everyone.
Yeah.
If they're
Sure.
about.
Also,
I
have
will
I
ask if they're
regained my
available.
HP yet?
Yes.
Okay.
You've had an entire week of long rests.
Wait, does
You're
that
fine.
does that put me in positive max?
No, it just resets you. You're fine. You're at full.
Yeah.
So I'll see if Nick and Sarah and everyone do next week. After
Cool.
do come. You guys want?
Well, I've got nothing else I can do, so yeah, I'll be free.
Yeah, I was gonna say same.
Just can't believe
Quarantine.
you don't have jobs.
I have a job. I get to
don't.
work from home.
Logan hasn't got a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you
My
guys.
place has officially disappeared for.
My company
Yeah,
gets
working-
shut down next week. Forever.
Say that again.
What?
Forever.
Forever and
You
ever.
work for a bank.
I don't work for. No, actually, not anymore.
Oh, you changed jobs.
Alright.
Where do you work now?
Well,